Hello to all that are watching this. Uh, uh, I'm Matt, and I'm running another game in my Illumina Hunt series. Well, we're finally move on to something other than attacking things that are blocking the roads. So, uh, 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 so I'm gonna leave it to the players to introduce themselves, and then we'll move on to the game.
If you want, I can start.
Yep.
My name is Lionel. I'm going to play Aracris Relicus. He's a high elf, uh, cleric of knowledge domain at the service of Mistra, the Lady of Magic, and Lord Master Wizard, or wizard studying the Lord Mastery. Um, You can see him as usual, bluish clothes, student leader, wearing a student leader, has a long bow on his back and a long sword a long sword and a mace on his belt. He used to stay on the library, studying stuff, and currently is training to win proficiency on the herbalist kit with the Alwyn's the Wood Elf monk help. He can be seen as well with his fiancée, the Drow Elf lady, Layla, and well, both of them are clerics of Mistra. I'm guessing that right now he will be on the hall of the guild, still looking to his papers, uh, uh, recapitulating and watching all the things he's currently um, studying.
Would you like me to go next?
Yeah, you can go.
I am Roy. I am playing Zeal, the Tiefling Ranger. The general Overshot has spent most of his youth in the what did we name that? The Forest of the Old Ones, kind of with a little tribe of the pretty much excommunicated, all the halflings of the world. Spent his youth being trained in the sword and the bow. Became a rather good hunter for his tribe. Then a plague came, wiped his tribe out. The visual looks average on first sight, but then you'll notice the short, very smooth horns that wrap around his scalp, tinted a deep crimson, and the red tail, the short, very smooth scale tail coming from his back. In all other visual, he seems very quote unquote normal. You'll up close, you notice his features are very smooth and very crisp, very noble. The very deep olive, deep tanned skin from being outside all the time. You can see the bow slung around his shoulder and short sword strapped to his waist. Otherwise, very average.
Okay. Noreen, you can go next.
Bear with me, I'm new to this, so my name is Noreen. I am playing Alta, which is a wood elf ranger, and I come from the Outlands. I am based mostly into the mountain area range that I specify in. I lived out there for a while on my own, getting in one with nature. And I not really sure what else to say about her. She is just a typical neutral wood elf who is looking to basically take her revenge on the evildoers that destroyed her homeland in the beginning, which casted her out into the mountains on her own. So that's me.
Okay. So, Javier can finish this off.
I'm Javier again, but this time I will be playing my new character. We're playing Garthak, that it's a goblin barbarian that has come from one of the tribes that lives in the different forests around Illumina, and that has been feeling for a while that the goblins are getting the assorted of the stinks in the bargains with other races. And in one of his crazy ideas, according to the rest of the triad, he decided to abandon them for a while and trying to look for fortune. And with an adventurous skill here in they pay well for doing mercenary type jobs. And maybe he hopes that he can, well, maybe make a small fortune by himself, and maybe in the future try to make goblins as a race more appreciated and better off in general. And well, he wears just some kind of ragged pants with like scraps of metal that cover like his feet, but he is mostly barefoot. And he uses a war axe and a all rusty black leather that he usually carries on his back when he's actually using it. And he has this like yellow eyes that tend to get like injected with blood when he's in the middle of combat, with this grin when he hits his enemies. And well, he's ready to join the guild and start to get some money.
Okay, so normal adventures usually start within the guild, but this one is starting outside of Illumina. You guys are... There is a large... Well, I wouldn't say there's a good size party that is at the start of the road that goes to Ando Tiron. You guys are there because the City Watch is sending a group to take back the hold that's halfway between Illumina and Ando Tiron. But they're sending adventurers in there to clear out or at least weaken the orc hold on it, so the watch has an easier time taking back control. To the amount of time it would take for a group of adventurers to get there is about a day and a half, but for the squadron of watch to get there, it would take more like 2 full days. So they're going to they want to basically send the adventurers ahead, so they have a half a day to try and wrestle the control away so they can come in and sweep through it. For the there is 200 gold for whoever, no matter that will be divided among whoever's there. So that is where you starting. The commander that's there has you were given this information ahead of time because there was a time lead up to saying this is the day we're going. All adventures that are taking this up meet us at this location at this day at this time, and you'll be briefed. So you guys were just briefed on, and the watch is getting ready to head out. So the sergeant is kind of expecting for you guys to head out as well.
Chris, so we're in the middle of the road, or we're just living in.
You guys are on the road.
Okay.
Yeah.
Arachris is looking and looking his teammates. Is the goblin with us?
Yeah, your teammates with a wood elf, a tiefling, and a goblin.
Yeah. Arachris is surprised that this time the team is quite has quite variety of races. So he's poking every now and then the goblin and the tiefling, trying to know more about them.
Yeah. So you guys are going to be heading out down the road?
Sure.
Yeah, we're gonna. If need be, I'll lead the way.
Heracles pop-ups his familiar and uses the same tactics to make him fly and look around.
And this whole thing's out in a field, of course.
Well, the roadside to Ando Tiron is farmland. There are trees, but it's sparsely forested. So, but you see a lot of wildlife, rabbits, gophers, and stuff like that, small creatures. You are heading out in the morning. I'd say it's probably around 8 or 9ish in the morning. You guys head out. You guys don't encounter anything in your full day. You guys stop to eat. Nora, what's your character's name again?
Alta.
Alta. You can roll a survival check for small game hunting.
Okay. Let's see here.
You weren't all that successful. You did manage to catch something, but it wasn't necessarily enough to feed the full party with.
Arachis has rations, but he can also help the rangers hunt and stuff.
Yeah, actually, one of the traits on the background of Garsak allows him to, I think, find food and water for up to 6 people. Like for the all-under background.
Oh yeah.
That's a nifty little trait.
Yeah. So working together, you're able to find wild game, so you guys don't have to eat, dried rations and all that. It's definitely a more pleasurable meal than eating dried bread and meat.
It's a lot better when it's fresh.
So I'm assuming at this point we've stopped for the night.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
Once
you
everyone finishes eating, I'm going to wander off by myself, pull out my pan flute, and start playing.
roll performance.
Yeah, do that. Attract
Listen.
the baddies.
Um.
Every time I play on Roll20.
Yeah. Uh, you're able to play your song somewhat well. You know, some of your notes
A little
spike.
sharp.
Yeah, you're a little sharp, but for the parts that you're not, it's pleasant. Yeah. It's relatively uneventful. Um. Yeah. So, what's your watch order?
I'm guessing Heracles will sleep first, 4 hours, and then will make keep watch, helping the others who are watch in those rounds.
Yeah.
I'll, if need be, I'll take first.
Okay. So that covers 4 hours. You need then Aircrest takes another 4 hours. Who's going to take the last 4 hours?
Garthak can take it.
Okay. So, Roy, can you do perception? It's a quiet night. You hear wolves in the background, but nothing really happens. You don't really see anything. Yeah. Chris, can you roll perception for when you take over watch? Okay. It's the middle of the night, but there's good amount of moonlight that you're with your dark vision you're able to get good sight around the camp. You see small creatures move around. Some field mice come through. You know, you hear, night predators, but nothing really happens. Uh, uh, so,
Okay, the rest of the time he will be preparing his spells
yeah,
and caressing his familiar.
Oh, we took a long rest.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Crap.
yeah.
I need.
So, Javier, you can roll perception for your 4 hours when you take over for Ericus. Well, you're able to keep a good eye on things. Nothing really interesting happens. You see the sun come up, so that's really the most interesting thing that happened though while you're keeping watch. And it's morning time.
Of course, the one I didn't save.
Yeah. So it's morning, and I assume you guys are all doing your morning routines.
I'm trying. I can't find the damn page now. Jesus. Okay, what if I just look up this? Okay, here we go. And I will save it this time. Six. Oh, awesome. That's going to be useful.
Okay. So, you guys have breakfast and continue on. You guys are, you guys are getting close. By the time you reach midday, you're about maybe 150, 200 feet away, like maybe even further back than that from the fort. You can definitely see it. The
More importantly, can they see us?
from that distance, you can see the building. If you're openly blatant about your position, then yeah, they could probably see you. But
I'm going to look over to the wood elf, give a little nod, and wave her up. And I'm going to. You think we can sneak up there to see what's going on?
I was just thinking the same thing. I was thinking of doing a little stealth check myself.
So you said we're about 100 yards back?
Yeah. Okay. So, I'll switch the map when you get in within 60 feet of the fort, because that's when the map takes over.
In that case, I'm going to try to creep up 60 yards, real low to the ground, taking any cover I can find.
I'll be doing the same right behind them. So what's that?
Garthon will be doing similarly. He doesn't want to stay clearly visible in the open.
Yeah. So, all of you that are stealthing, roll stealth checks.
I think my D20's broke. What the hell? Oh, well, there's the problem. Why did I roll a D6 for that? Oh, well, that's why. Haha. Sorry, let me try that again. No, it was a D20. I rolled a 5 on the D20. Never mind.
Okay. So, yeah, you can see the goblin move, but you cannot hear him move. It's a little confusing on how you can see someone move yet not hear them. Alta, you are being good with nature. You're very good at keeping yourself hidden. Ericris and Roy, what's your character's name again?
Zeal.
Zeal.
Zeal. If you were in combat school, you definitely get an A for effort. You know the basics, but you guys seem to be a little heavy on your feet.
I'm not used to wandering through fields.
Arrakis is basically saying where we sneaky, we can just go front and warn them, but whatever. So that's why he got a low roll.
Shut up, Elf! You're blowing our cover.
Yeah. Yeah, as you guys get closer, you can definitely see see it. Uh, um, it's it's a good size. The walls are um uh, for those of you that are good at mathematics uh, and distances and that. You can see it's the walls are about 120 feet, 125 feet across. You know, it's it was built mainly as just a wall protective area for people that are traveling between the two um, um, settlements.
How far out are we?
Um, you're about maybe 100 feet away. You're definitely trying to keep quiet, so you're definitely able to see that there are three 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 beings you assume are orcs because that's who took it over are on the front wall that's facing the road. You're definitely trying to keep quiet from them.
Question.
Yeah.
Sorry. I forgot to say that Arachris would have asked for a map of the fort. So I'm asking you now. Will
Well,
Arachris have said asked for one?
yeah. If it's something you definitely would have, and I know you that's something you do, so you definitely would have asked for it, and uh, they wouldn't really. Uh, uh, that's something more of the you would ask someone from City Hall than what a squadron leader would have, because you would basically ask for the blueprints basically of the place because it's not an it isn't not a very it's a very basic thing.
Okay. So, but does Arachris does Arachris have a blueprint of some sort?
No, uh, by when you were told that you would have to go to City Hall to ask for that, and you would just basically not have time to do that.
Okay.
You definitely have a map of the area, so you know the uh, topography of
Topography. Okay.
of yeah. So you
Okay.
know that you just don't know how many buildings are inside, how big the buildings are. You know you just don't
Okay.
know that.
So Arachris is waiting for the party to decide what to do, and he suggests,
Yeah.
if you want, I can make my familiar fly high and check the other side of the wall from the sky. But I need you to take care of my body because I won't be able to see or hear through my normal body, through this body, and he's in his own body.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm game.
Let's
oh,
try it.
Draw the bow.
yeah.
Staying low.
They haven't acted as if they noticed you yet. So, um, and you're still a good ways away from it. So, with the hawk flying high over, you can see there are um, three buildings inside. Uh, one against the left wall, one against the right wall, and one against the back. You can see, because you're flying so high, you can see that there are three beams on the front wall facing the road, and you can see there are four beams walking around the inside of the fort. But because of how high you are, you can't really make out fine detail. and they
Are there any entries
uh,
outside?
it just looks like there's the one front gate. You can see the way you can see you can't really see doors, but you can see because you're looking straight downward. Basically, you can see the paths. And there's only one path in, so you assume there's only one entrance, and it's the one at the front.
Okay. Well, I communicate that to the others and say, what I think we should do is make someone sneak inside and open the gates. The other option will be escalate the wall, but I am not sure if anyone here is proficient on or has climbing
Well,
equipment.
you know that the land around the fort and in front of it, there is basically no cover. It's just it was built in an area where the people on the fort would be able to see if anyone was trying to approach them. So
Yeah, I mean, we have here a goblin that can persuade them as he were one of their own, and I got one of my new spells that can be useful this time. I have invisibility.
mm,
So I don't know, what do you think, or what do you have at your disposal to?
mm. Well, if you want to split up the party to do this, you perfectly can.
I look over at Zeal and I say, I motion to him, and I look at the front gate, and I motion to him. You take right, I take left.
If you're looking at the gate,
yes, because we're in cover under from the gate, so we're like in front of it. Is that correct? Like we can see the gate and the three in the front.
You guys are down the road. You basically are looking at it from its side. Roll a perception check to look at the gate.
Okay.
Because you guys are around the road and it's a little ways back from the road, so you have a little bit of an angle.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you can definitely see the gate. Yeah, there's no gate.
So I motion to Zeal.
You see what would constitute as a gate, but it is definitely not something that because orcs aren't necessarily the best craftsmanship. So the gate that they broke down to get in, they didn't necessarily put back up. So yeah, there's nothing from entering.
So it's not like it's closed from the inside. Like the people on the inside can definitely see out.
No, they were just using a plain metal gate.
Oh, okay.
That was broken when the place got assaulted.
Okay.
So there's
there
nothing
are three of them outside.
No, they're on the wall.
Oh, they're on the wall up top. Okay.
Yeah.
They're not on the road. Okay, I got it. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I motion to Zeal, see if he's understanding my strategy here. See if I look at him and I go, you take left, I take right.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if, and I ask
nod
if anybody else can
and take a wide berth to the left.
Yeah. Okay.
So we're looking at it from. You said we're looking at it from the side. Which side are we looking at it from? Like which way are we coming from it?
You're looking at it from the left side.
Okay.
So basically, as you're looking down the road, it's off to the left, back like 30 feet from the road, and you can see the wall, and you can, being 100 feet away, you can definitely see. You can definitely at that distance, you can see there are 3 orcs on the wall that holding something. You can only assume it's a crossbow.
Okay.
Oh, we don't have this map up yet.
No. So
Because the distance.
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the one that was up here going, wait, there's way more than 3 buildings in there.
Considering how well you can see it, I'm going to switch to the map. This is.
So this is what we're looking at.
Yeah.
And we're about you said 30 yards behind that road.
Yeah. This is the start. This is the end of the map. You guys are about 40 feet past that part.
Past that part. Okay.
Yeah. Because from the end of that wall to the end of the map is 60 feet. You're 100 feet away hiding from them.
Okay.
So once you move up 40 feet, you guys are on this map.
Okay. And up until the wall or the fort, how much cover do we have? Where does the cover stop is basically what I'm asking.
Basically, you guys are hiding in tall grass, which only provides you cover from a distance.
Okay.
Oh, we are so screwed.
Yeah, no matter what, we're going to be seen here.
And those walls are 120 feet high.
No, long.
Long, 120 feet long.
Oh,
yeah.
How high are they?
Yeah, how high are they?
Standard fort height, I assume, probably about 30, 40 feet high.
I was going to say.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, new plan. We don't have a spellcaster.
Yeah, you do.
Yes, we have.
I thought he was a cleric.
He is. He's multi-class.
Oh, well
See the chat.
that could help. I'm going to try to get everybody in a circle. And, okay, this is really the only option I see for us. The Wood Elf and I will creep as close as we can till we get their attention and open fire on that orc. I'm going to point to this guy right here.
Yeah.
If we can take him down.
I'm just going to say, since you guys have longbow, I'm going to say you guys can initiate combat off map because generally it's an open location and we can just go theater to mine for that part until you come onto the map. Because your longbows, you can shoot accurately 150 feet away, 150 feet.
Is that what it is with the longbow?
Yeah, that's until if any longer distance than that, you start taking penalties. Basically, you're attacking with disadvantage.
That is what I have. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're actually
also once you initiate combat, they can start shooting back at you.
Well,
or
that's
take cover.
See, my goal here is to take him down before he sees us and can alert his compatriots.
Yeah.
I actually might have an idea.
Oh, go for it.
I mean, this
I don't
elf
like
here.
mine.
What does he have?
This
I'm
elf
sorry.
here said that he could make one of us invisible. Maybe he could make me invisible, and I could try to climb. And then when I attack one of them on top of the wall, you can shoot over the other two that are guarding there. Maybe we will take them down swiftly before they alert anybody. So catch them by surprise, That's tactics.
I'm in. I like it. Let's do it.
I like that option.
Yeah.
There's no room for caution.
I was gonna say that. I also, for climbing wise, I do have on me 50 feet of hemp rope.
Yes, but without a grappling hook, that's.
I was just gonna say the only other thing I could think of is tie it to an arrow, shoot it up, but I don't think that's gonna work. It's not gonna hold anything.
It's stone wall arrows. If it was a wooden fort, then yeah. especially since how light goblins are, that definitely would have worked if it was embedded in a wood wall. But with it being stone, your arrow's not going to find any deep purchase.
But it's the fort like very well made. Like is the stone very smooth, or there's looks like a wall that could be climbed up with handholds and the like.
I wouldn't say it's amazing construction, but yeah, with the bricks, it's not like a smooth wall. You can definitely would be able to find purchase on it and climb up.
It's okay then. I mean, I don't have
Uh,
the comic kit yet because I'm
Would that
too poor.
would that
but-
be an athletics or an acrobatics?
It'd be
So to
athletics.
speak.
Yeah, climbing
Okay.
is climbing, jumping, and like physical things are athletics most. It's a strength.
Can the group see the door to see if there is any spot for they can go through?
Yeah, there's an entrance right here. That has a broken gate around it.
But it has any space that the one of the party members can use to enter without making noise?
That's if we
Oh.
can get to the fort in time. They can see us. We're only under high grass.
Well, no, his plan
Yeah.
was we're going to make the goblin invisible. The
Yeah.
goblin's going to sneak up, either go through or climb the wall to get to one of the baddies up here.
Okay.
The rest of us are going to take purchase around to try to take the other two out before they can alert anyone inside.
Gotcha.
Exactly.
I'm game. Let's do it.
I'm gonna go.
Wait. The DM has not answered my question.
Oh,
Yeah.
what's that?
What was your question?
If in the door there is a hole big enough for any of us to enter without making noise.
Yeah, the steel.
There is no door. It was knocked down.
Yeah, but it's
Okay.
like kind of like perched up in front of it to where it's kind of still giving it a.
No,
It's
it's
closed?
not in front of it. It's just up against the wall because they don't know how to. If they tried to put it up, it would just fall backwards.
Oh, got it. Okay, so it's just laying there.
Yeah.
It's open, so it's an open door.
So the goblin can sneak right through the front
Oh yeah.
if he's invisible.
If he's invisible, yeah, he has doesn't make any noticeable sounds, then yeah.
What we can do is I can use I cannot make invisible two people at the same time. I can see through my familiar. No wait, I can cast on one of us the spell, make that one go, and when it's ready, I don't know, let's give him a certain period of time. I can drop it and help another one go in.
Well, no.
But they can fire from afar. You all can attack from a range, I think.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like from where we are already from cover.
Yeah.
So
Well,
we call
actually, I was going
all
to move.
surprise them.
I was going to move from where I was and try to hide out right here.
Where were you going?
He's trying to get like 100 feet away from him, like stealthily move
Still
across the
in
grass.
the deep grass,
Still in the grass.
can-
way off the road,
Yeah.
and just wait to see some sign that the invisible goblin is beating the hell out of this guy.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we can move here stealthy and be able to pass down here without this guy looking at us.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good plan.
And I figure the wood elf can hang out in this vicinity.
That has a name.
Well, we haven't actually done any kind of real introduction.
Um,
And then
I'm just assuming you guys.
I was gonna say, I think he's assuming that we all know each other's names by now.
okay, I'm going to be honest. I can't remember what we made your name.
Elta.
Alta. Okay, that was it.
Actually, you can change the in the roll 20 and the lower part. You can change who are you speaking. Who is
Yeah.
speaking?
Oh, I see
And
that.
yeah, in the gear, display name, you can change that to whatever you want.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And it saves to that game, so you can have it say different things in different games. It's not one name for all.
See,
It just
okay.
changes what you're identified in that game.
Sorry, didn't know that. Okay, so are we gonna move out?
If you're ready, I can cast the spell. Are
Yeah.
you ready, Goblin?
Okay,
go.
Garzak, we're waiting on you, and I'm gonna take off as far wide as I possibly can, keeping those orcs in sight.
Yeah.
Now,
Uh,
okay, so
So-
the gob or is that
Are you guys saying 150 feet away because that's the max range of your bow?
no, we're gonna
Oh,
stealth forward
I'm go-
to what,
I'm going-
70 feet?
Wait, no, wait. Me personally, I'm going to go as wide as possible while keeping them in sight, and then move up to the this little like 100-foot range here.
On
I think
which
that's
one?
100 feet on the last orc.
so, well, it would take a lot of time. So, basically, you are going to surround the keep.
So like, I plan on going like all the way out to here. Okay, it won't let me do it. There, and then stealthing up.
And then where we're at. I mean, I know we're over here on the left hand side of the map. I'm gonna kind of stealth up to just about the edge of this part here as well.
Hmm.
And then I'm going to
Uh,
take aim at this one here on the corner. So that's the one I'm going to go after with my longbow.
You are forgetting something. They can get reinforcements, and that plan could mess up. So maybe if you move close enough to attack and then move back so they cannot shoot you from
Right.
that distance.
Well-
And I can, after the goblin has entered, and that would be the first one I can enter myself.
Well,
Well, as you guys know, longbows have greater accurate distance than crossbows.
yeah, but isn't the distance on a crossbow only like 80 feet?
These different. There's different crossbows, and they have different distances.
Crap.
But even the max amount, even a max amount of distance on the crossbow, doesn't compare to the basically. For you to be 150 feet away, they would be shooting you with the penalties to try and get you.
Well, then we'll do 150 feet, which I think is the end of the map.
And
But
then
I still need to be able to see Garzak attack the first orc.
Yeah, if you guys are shooting from this side of the map, you would definitely be able to see the whole fort, and you would
Okay.
definitely be able to see when he attacks.
So where we're at right now, can we sneak over to this
Yeah.
side of the fort,
If
150 feet from it?
yeah, you move to the right side of the road,
Yes.
and then you sneak along there in the grass.
One, two,
They don't
three,
really
four,
act.
5, 6. Be right here.
Once you're on the map, can you place your tokens?
Tell me how to place my tokens again.
You just
Go to the journal and select the name on your sheet
you
and move
click
that.
and hold. Click and hold it,
Yes.
and drag it onto the map, and it will drop in place.
Okay. And you want us to put it to where we're at before everything. Okay, so we're going to come down.
4, 5, 6. So be
Wait, why
right
isn't mine
there.
doing that?
That's 150 feet from this guy. That's That's 115 feet, and that is 120 feet. Okay.
Does the goblin can Arachris see if the goblin has any ranged weapon?
Uh,
The goblin seems to have a few javelins and a few small axes that maybe he can throw, but you seem
Can
to.
can Arachris identify the trait the goblin is trained on?
Why isn't this working?
Click and hold the name.
Okay, so Arachris will say to the goblin, "I'm going to cast invisibility on you."
Okay.
Wait, will the familiar become invisible or not if he is on the goblin?
The familiar can't turn invisible.
Okay. Okay, so I will have to wait for that, but yes. Okay, if the familiar is currently flying above, unless he want to rest. So I will cast, since they are positioning already, I will cast on the goblin invisibility.
Okay.
I will say him as soon as you attack, you will become visible again. So make it count.
It will be already too late for them.
Okay.
Ericus and Zarek, did you put your tokens on the map?
Yeah,
I
they're
am
up on the far
road.
corner.
Far corner?
The road.
Left, right by the road.
Okay. Okay.
Where are you? Zeal, where are you?
Bottom left corner. The max 150 feet away.
Is that what that is? Okay.
Arachris is not exactly there. It's just to point out that it's around that way because they are not have not moved from where they were.
Yeah.
And I will make put the spell on the chat on Roll20 for you to read the other specifications Arachris gives to the hobgoblin to the goblin.
And Zeal, which one are you doing, left or right?
I was going. Oh well, if you're gonna stay there, I'll take the guy. Is the goblin Garzak? Are you going for the guy in the middle or the guy on the left side? Because there's a trap door by both of them.
I think actually because the central one is like in a different tower.
Can't hear you.
I was gonna say I can't hear you.
You drop down on us, man.
Remember that you sound like you have the DM screen in front of you.
No, I was saying that I think the one in the center is like in a different tower. So I think I maybe prefer take one of the other two so I can then move quickly from one to the other.
All right, so why don't you take left? I'll take middle, and Zeal, you take right.
Got it.
Also, here says that Arachis can attack, and the spell will not fade.
Yeah, as long as you don't use another concentration spell, yeah, you can cast as many spells as you want.
Okay.
So Zeal, you need to move over to the.
No, I don't.
Since we're basically going to be going into combat, can you roll initiatives just so we have an order set out?
Yeah. How do I see people doing the arrow that tells you how many feet from so and so that you are. How do you do that?
The thing that looks like a comb on the bar on your left side.
Oh, okay, I see it. Thank you. Because I want to see.
Looks like a comb.
Okay.
Every time I play on Roll20.
For initiative, you have to select your token and then on your sheet, click on initiative. For you to remember. And I'm calling a bit done with the arrow button on the menu. So I'm going to roll mine. and I'm going to roll my familiar's initiative as well.
Oh, that's right. Initiative. What do I? I'm sorry. What do I? For my order, what do I click on again? I'm sorry.
You
You
click on
click
your
on your
you click
token.
on your token, and then on your character sheet, you click the word initiative. It acts as a button, and it will automatically roll it.
Got it. Not great, but I got it.
You did better than
Excuse
me.
I think I'm starting to lose my voice.
You can drink a spoon of honey to help that.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Okay. So the archers are back here. The invisible goblin and the holy man are off to the left. And so we're basically going to take things in turn. Just to keep things flowing and in sync.
You got it.
All right. I'm trying to put my character 150 feet from that center guy, and it's not letting me do it on this map.
Well, yeah.
You can move it to the right, maybe.
That's what I'm trying to think. What's my 150 from this dude?
I don't think you can get 150 from that guy. He's too centered.
Yeah. Mind you, he's 40 feet up, so you might not want to get a full 150 feet away.
Okay, because I think I'm at like 120 right now.
I forgot about that extra 30 feet.
Yeah.
What am I at right now? 130? Is that what I'm at?
Yeah, it should. Yeah.
So should I come up?
Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
120 plus 30, that's 150. Okay, I'm good.
So right about there. I'm going to put myself right there.
Yeah.
Does that work? That works.
Yep.
We'll go with that. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Eric, Chris, you're going to wait until the goblin starts attacking to do anything?
Yes.
Okay.
That be thine plan.
Yes, as soon as we see him attacking, we're going to...
Okay.
I've already got longbow ready.
Yeah. So, Garzak, it's all up to you. You got...
Yeah, trust the goblin.
Trust it.
So, well, he will try to quietly start approaching the front door. Well, the open door.
Okay.
I guess. So he starts going up to there.
Okay. As you can see, it's a stone construction. The gateway is about 25 feet up and 15 feet across. There's a door to the left and a door to the right. Are you going to go and try and get up through the inside, or are you going to scale the wall?
Yeah, no, he's going to try. I mean, if it's open, he's going to try it from the inside.
Okay. So you have to roll a stealth check, but you get a bonus because of invisibility. Advantage
because it's invisible.
Yeah.
Okay. So stealth. Where is stealth? Here.
Really?
Oh, no.
And that's with advantage.
Yeah,
But he's
7.
invisible, so he could just knock something over and it wouldn't, they wouldn't think it's the wind or something.
Unless he curses because he fell to the floor.
Yeah. So, you went to the door, and as you, it creaked some as you opened it. Opening the door, you can see there's a ladder up. So basically, I'm just going to fast track it because I know you're where you want to go. You climb up the ladder, and there's a little walkway across, and you see a hatch above you that has another ladder up to it. You, as carefully as you can, you climb up the ladder. I want you to roll a stealth check.
Straight or with advantage still?
With advantage, you're still invisible.
Okay. Ooh, thank God.
Yeah. As you open this one, it doesn't creak, and you're able to, as you open it, you can see the orc there with a heavy crossbow looking around. So basically, you can put yourself on top of that center thing because that's where you are.
So I am
You are
here or here?
I thought you wanted to go here.
No, he's going to the one on the left. I'm aiming for the one in the middle, and Zeal's aiming for the one on the right.
Yeah, you went down the hallway. You climbed up the ladder. Basically, it's the same thing. You end up here. But you see that guy looking around, and this guy is staring right at Ericus.
Am I noticing the center, the one that I'm focused on? Do I notice him looking around?
Well, you can see movement, but because of how far back you are, you can't really see detail.
Okay.
You know he's fidgeting around. You just don't know what exactly he's doing.
But he doesn't make any movement to the left or anything like that, right?
No, they all stand in position.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because once he starts to make movement is when.
Yeah. Garzak sees that guy's looking directly at Ericus.
And Ericus is on the ground. Okay.
Yeah.
And that's the guy that Garzak's on, correct?
Yeah.
So make your move, Garzak.
Okay, Garzak is going to take his battle axe, raise it, being invisible in front of the guy, and say, "You are looking to the wrong direction," and smash it or slash it.
Yeah.
Of course, as soon as I see that guy get hit, I'm firing off.
Yeah.
Same here.
Yeah.
Chris will shoot. She's with his longbow too.
Okay. So, yeah. Garzak, make your attack with advantage because he has no idea you're there. Yeah. Yeah.
10.
You kind of started attacking while you were still coming out of the hatch, so you kind of tripped, and just in your attack, just slammed on the ground in front of the guy as you turned visible, and he turns to look directly at you.
Yeah, this is not gonna help Golden's reputation.
That was Heracles' held action.
Here's the smack on stone. So, Ericus, you get your attack off first because you have the highest initiative.
Okay. So to the same gun he's attacking. Longbow. No.
Oof.
That's a fail.
And with a 1.
Yeah. Yeah. Roll another attack roll. Okay. Your arrow was off its mark, and you shot over the head of Garzak. Yeah. So.
Now, are we going in order, or we still have like the element of surprise?
This is a surprise round.
Okay. Knowing,
Basically, you guys held your action until Garzak acted.
right.
So yeah, we're
And I'm assuming that the guy in the middle has, in order for him to get anywhere, he's gonna have to like climb down the hatch and then whatever.
well, if he's going to leave his position,
But
yeah,
he does have a crossbow.
yeah.
So if I guess my question is, again, I'm new at this, bear with me. My question is that seeing that Garzak and Arrakis both missed, and knowing that Garzak's in trouble, can I shoot reposition myself to shoot at the guy
You wanna
in
be
front of
able to move.
Garzak?
Well, yeah, you can move 35 feet before you shoot. So yeah, you can.
Well, I don't want to move anywhere. I'm still within range. I just want to shoot.
You can change target. You
Yeah.
can change the triggering action,
Okay.
but you cannot if you make a hold action. You cannot move. You
Okay.
you have already wasted your movement.
Yeah. So yeah, you can choose whatever target you want. So, but seeing they all have crossbows, it's better to get rid of the ones that have distance than the ones that are right next to Garzak.
Okay. Then I'll stick with my original.
Yeah.
But
So,
it's not my turn yet, right? Or is it my turn?
Yeah, Ericus had his turn, and then it was his familiar's initiative, which I just assume he's just going to reposition it somewhere. So yeah, you can make your attack against. You were firing on that guy.
Yeah, I'm going for the middle guy.
Okay, make your attack roll.
My familiar is going to fly down to be of help to the goblin.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure how high he was, but I'm guessing the next round he will be right to his side or in his shoulder.
Yeah. So, Alta, make your attack roll.
That's how we do it.
Yeah. You just released your arrow, and it's.
Is that? Oh, it's a natural 20.
Yeah.
Why did you get TD2?
Because it was her bow damage and then her crit damage.
No.
No, she's 20 plus 4 dex plus 6 mod.
Yeah, I have a 6 modifier, and then my dexterity's 4.
Plus 2 proficiency.
6
Oh.
modifier? What modifier?
I don't know. That's how it was set up.
Hold on. I might have set that up wrong.
Tell me
I
if I did
I
that
can
wrong.
change it. Yeah.
I mean, she rolled a natural 20. That's cool, but
I did roll.
yeah,
I did roll
I
a natural
see.
20, but I mean, how?
You added an X. There's a spot that has a number slot. That's for additional damage. It already has your 4 and your proficiency
my
already.
bad.
So this 6 I need to take out.
Yeah, I took it out already.
Oh, you did? Okay,
Yeah.
yes, you just did. Do I need to do the same thing for the short sword then? I think he did the same thing on the short sword.
Yeah.
What you have to do is roll again.
No, it doesn't change the die roll.
It doesn't affect damage. She still rolled a natural 20.
Yeah.
There's no way in hell she could have got a 32.
Okay, so instead of it being a 32, just take 6 off, and that's coming down to what?
Well, it didn't matter. It was still a crit. So
28?
it would have
Oh,
hit
okay.
no matter what your modifier was.
Okay.
So yeah. So
You have to roll another d8 because it did not roll.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, it did.
Roll
Yes, it did.
One d8 plus 4, that's 12, and 1d8 that was the second one, so it's 13 damage total.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I gotta say the Roll20 application for 5e way more intuitive than for Pathfinder.
Yeah.
Yeah, and second you cannot find anything from second edition. No, there is no stuff. You only have the sheet, and you have to fill everything from the books.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so so I'm sorry, I'm just going to ask. So if I'm looking at it right, it's actually a 28 to hit, but with a natural 20, and then my damage is still 12 plus 1.
Yep.
Is that correct?
Yeah, your damage was fine.
Okay, so it's just the hit
you-
part.
It was just you had a double attack bonus basically because it's
Sorry.
it's
I see nothing wrong with that, but no.
it's dexterity plus magical bonus plus if in a check mark if you have proficiency or not.
Okay,
So it was
gotcha.
Yeah. So
I'm sorry, I was trying to fill that in really fast.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, no problem.
No problems. Yeah, you shot at him in his neck, and he is really damaged and staggering a little. You
I'm all right with that.
but he's still standing, barely, but he's still standing. If you just did a little more damage, he probably would have went down.
Now that's not a sneak attack because we're
don't have
actually in
sneak
turn.
attack.
So
You don't have
okay.
because you're not.
Well, I wasn't sure if it was a sneak attack because we were first. You know what I'm saying? I just wasn't sure.
No, it's
Sneak attack
exactly-
is a rogue class skill.
Gotcha.
feature.
Okay.
Yeah.
God damn it.
So-
Okay, since short guy on the left can't actually see Garzak, and he's almost dead, I'm gonna go for the guy in the middle.
Yeah. So shoot your bow.
I'm working on it.
Yeah, you hit him and he drops.
That works.
Nice job.
And I don't have a turn for a while, so next up.
Next up is them. So, that guy's gonna move back to here.
Wait, wasn't this the surprise round?
See, that's what I thought. That's what I thought
but
was
you
the
guys
surprise
all,
round.
but you guys all held your action because a surprise round takes it in order. But you were waiting for Garzak to act first, which means you had to go after him, which means your turn order moves down to his.
He's got a 7-2. He was right at the end with me.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. So
Okay. That's where I was confused. I thought it was
in
a
the
surprise
round,
round that we actually.
You would all have your action, and you will at the end of the combat you would have one more action than they would. It's just the turn order got shifted because you were waiting for Garzak to act first.
Okay.
Don't argue with the DM.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm just clarifying.
So,
not arguing.
That guy moved back because he was only carrying a crossbow, but that also means Garzak got an attack of opportunity.
Okay, come on.
For some reason, that should have rolled damage as well. You hit, so roll your damage.
Why the damage isn't appearing?
Because you have
there's
this disabled. Automatic. There is an automatic for both advantage, disadvantage rolls, or for damage. rolling damage.
Yeah. There's in the I changed it already. So on your next. Just
Okay.
just go into
Dice
um
roller.
the dice roller and roll your damage there.
You can just click the battle axe word, and it makes the roll.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I know. So that's 6 damage.
Yeah. Either way, you did 6 damage. You cut into him as he moved back. Yeah.
Hi, baby.
Yeah. So, and he's taking a shot at you. And he hit you for 4 damage.
You're whispering the rolls.
Yeah.
Okay. Just
Yeah,
to be
I
sure.
know. Yeah. He rolled higher than 20. Yeah. So you took 4 damage, and that guy's dead. And that guy's going to take a shot at Zeal with penalties. The guy on the other side.
The guy on the
And-
right.
Yeah. And he missed. It just petered out. It shot short, so the bolt hit like 10 feet on the ground, 10 feet in front of you. And Garzak's turn.
Okay, Garza's going to charge forward up to the guy again and just try to smack it again with his battle axe. Oh my god.
Uh, uh,
I look over at Zio. I said, I think Garzak's having a hard time.
roll a strength check.
A strength check?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. With the momentum of moving and attacking with your axe, you feel your grip loosen a little, but you pull it right back up. But that action caused you to just miss him and smack the stone beside him.
Okay.
Ting!
Yeah. It's Ericris's turn.
Okay. He will make another attempt at the same one. Oh yeah, he's in range. Okay. Here, longbow. No. He will move. After that, he will move towards the wall.
Yeah.
So
You think you got him, but it just it got deflected off by his armor.
yeah. I remember. Does he have cover from the wall?
Once you get a certain distance close to the wall, they can't shoot down because of they have no perception of that.
Okay.
There is like 5-10 feet along the wall where people on top of the wall can't see. It's a blind spot for them.
Okay. The next round, then he will use dodge.
Yeah.
Sorry, dash.
Yeah. Okay. So it's your familiar's turn, then it's Alta's turn. I'm just assuming your familiar flies over here. Okay.
Noreen?
Yes. Oh, my turn. I'm sorry. I was waiting on the familiar. I apologize.
Yeah.
I am still within range of this guy here, right? So, is he any wiser to what's going on the other side? Or has he not noticed anything yet because of the tower in between?
He hears the axe
His
scraping the
position
wall.
hasn't changed, so you assume he probably, if his disposition hasn't changed from hearing combat, he already knew there was going to be combat.
Okay, I'm gonna take aim at him and shoot.
Yeah. Considering he just fired on Zeal right beside you.
Oh, that's right, he did. I'm sorry. I forgot about that.
Yeah. But considering you were closer, but he fired on the one farther away, he probably didn't see you.
Okay.
And you hit him from damage.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
Yep.
Movement-wise, I think I'm going to stick to where I'm at. I'm going to stay put.
Yeah. So, Zeal's turn.
Zeal is going to click up right here and try to actually hit this dude right here. Once I bring that damn screen back up.
The one on the left or the one on the right, basically?
The one on the left, the one standing next to Garzak.
Okay. So, fire away.
And I hit Garzak.
Oh, roll an attack roll.
That was.
No, I mean roll another attack roll.
Oh.
When you're firing ranged with someone at melee and you fumble, the default is roll another attack roll to see if you hit the guy.
Oh. Oh, this sucks.
Garzak has a 20 AC, and you managed to hit him in the back for 10 damage.
So is he unconscious? He's barely alive.
Yeah.
And I moved in closer for that.
Did Arachris see that? Can Arachris see that he's panting or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
You would be able to see the arrow go and hit hit him.
Just for giggles, did I realize I shot Garzak?
Yeah.
Shit.
You would be able to tell by trajectory in that you hit him. Yeah. So it's the bowman's turn, and he does not have any melee weapons on him because he's meant to fire at things coming up to the fort, not things in the fort. So he
still can use his range weapon, but with a disadvantage, or he's a shot.
No, he's gonna move back, and Garzak gets. Okay. Well, it's just an attack of opportunity, so I can take it for him. And yeah.
Or he can use a dodge action instead of attacking.
Oh, he's taking an attack of opportunity. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that hit.
Yeah, it did. I'm just trying to get the thing to come up to subtract the damage. So, yeah. Hit. The guy is definitely as injured as much as Garzak is. Yeah, and the guy missed.
Excuse me.
Yeah. Garzak is very well protected. So it just ricochets off his shield. And the other guy fires at Zeal again. Oh, it's a very good thing it's a very good thing you guys are in his disadvantage area, because I rolled a crit. But I have to take disadvantage, which still hits, but it's not critical. He rolled an 18.
At Zeal?
Yeah, 18 at
Okay.
Zeal. Does that hit or not?
Oh, yes, that hits.
So you take 4 damage.
You can use the bar in. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's Garzak in turn. He said he was taking the dodge action. So if he's taking the dodge action, that's his turn.
For Garzak?
Yeah.
Okay.
It means the guy has disadvantage on his all people that are attacking him until his next turn have disadvantage. So, Aircrest, it's your turn.
Hey, what did he?
You can your familiar's right by Garzak, so if you want to cast a spell through your familiar, you can. Or the orc there is definitely injured.
Okay, so he will move to the wall.
If you move that close to the wall, you won't be able to fire, because
Yes,
if you can't fire
but
down,
since,
you can't
yes,
fire up.
I've said you that I was going to make that action, but since he got hurt, I will cast a healing, a cure wounds.
Okay.
Through the familiar. All your horses. What does this have that much?
Oh, I killed someone while I was away.
What?
Yeah.
I'm far better when I'm not here.
Yeah. I rolled your attack of opportunity.
My
That's
best roll is not my roll.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to correct the spell because it was adding intelligence.
Yeah.
So cure wounds at, I'm guessing, 1 level, at level 1. Why is it rolling 2? It's the first one. I'm guessing it's 5 points.
Yay!
Yeah. Okay. So, are you moving your familiar, or are you keeping him on Garzak?
The familiar basically move down, touch, and move away.
Yeah. Okay.
Can a familiar attack?
They can attack, but they can do other things.
Oh.
So,
only the
Alta,
special familiars the warlock has can attack.
Sorry?
No, I
Okay.
said that only the special familiars that
Yeah,
some warlocks get.
the
Can I?
warlocks.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Alta, it's your turn.
I am going to. You know what? I'm going to stick to this guy on the right. I'm going to go ahead and aim for him again with my longbow.
Okay.
Ew.
Yeah, you miss. Zeal, it's your turn.
Okay, I am going to. That's not what I wanted. Hold on a second. Sorry. I come up here. And I'm going for the guy I went for last time. Guy up who's about to hopefully about to die.
Okay.
I hope your aim is better this time.
Well, I'm glad there's nobody near him this time.
Yeah.
Well,
Damn.
Yeah, you think you hit him, but it's deflected off his armor. And now it's the bowsman first. The crossbow guys. He's going to attack Garzak, but he's taking a defensive stance, so it's a bit harder to hit him. And completely misses.
Misfire.
No, it wasn't that bad. Okay. The other guy is going to fire at Zeal because he's still his only target. Because he hasn't bothered to try and look around. And does an 18 hit?
Still.
Yeah. He does 8 points of damage to you.
Ooh.
That is not a good thing.
But it's Garzak's turn.
Okay, let's end this because it's been more painful than I thought. And he's going to charge and try to finish this guy. For once. Come on, come on, come on.
Did you rage? Or...
No, I didn't rage
Okay.
still.
Yeah. Yeah, you hit and kill him.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. This combat would have gone a lot better if he had that damage reduction. But yeah. So it's Eric's turn.
did can Aracris see his other teammate wounded?
Oh yeah. You see he's barely alive.
Okay, so he will again move 30 feet and towards the entry, right through at the side of the wall, and he will order his familiar to move closer to him. I'm guessing they had a dash action,
Yeah.
so he can reach in one round, and he will hold his action till Drina can reach his teammate to cast a healing spell, a cure wounds.
What's your familiar's normal speed?
60.
Oh yeah, you definitely reach him.
Okay. So here and a cure wounds. Oops.
Thank you.
Two's better than nothing.
He
I'll take it at this point.
definitely feels better.
I can breathe again.
It's Alta's turn. There's just
Well, I
one
see
of
that
them.
I was gonna say the last one, so I'm gonna go ahead and aim on him. And I'm gonna go ahead and shoot. And oh, son of a bitch!
Yeah. Yeah. You're just barely missing him.
And I have nothing to do to actually up that at all. So.
Yeah.
Any
And
movement? Or you-
I'm gonna move. What do I have? 35 feet. So I'm gonna move.
You
I
can
wanna
move
move-
diagonal and avoid the.
I'm gonna
keep
move
the
20
range.
Okay, I want to move 20 feet. What is his range with that?
If a light crossbow, I think it's 80. But I don't know if your character
Rangers
knows.
are proficient in all martial weapons, right?
Yes.
Marshall?
Yeah.
Martial
Then
weapons.
you would know a heavy crossbow, which is what he's using, has a normal range of 100 feet, but a max range of 400 feet. So it can shoot up to 400 feet, but anything past 100 feet, it's not going to be as effective.
Okay, so I'm trying to stay out of 100 feet. So
Seemed pretty damn effective to
okay,
me.
so knowing that that's 100, I'm gonna move up to this line right about here.
Yeah.
And
This is the
still
corner.
keep under, and then just kind of trying to keep low to the ground stealth wise and make sure he doesn't see me.
Yeah.
Oh, question. Didn't the roll the range attacks have disadvantage at prone targets?
The roll to attack, anything past a normal range is rolled at disadvantage, which
No. In range.
in range.
Range attacks had disadvantage on when the target is prone. So you basically can stand up, waste, use half your movement, shoot, and drop move a little bit and drop.
I think she's more crouched than prone, so
Okay.
Yeah, I'm kind of crouched in the grass, in the
So-
tall grass.
so
Well, that was what I was asking.
so Zeal, are you gonna try and shoot at that guy?
I am still well within range. I think I might be in his range now.
Oh, you hit him.
For 6.
Yeah. Yeah, your arrow finally is able to get around his armor. He is very hurt, still standing.
Me too.
Yeah. And he's gonna fire back at you because
Because he can.
yeah. Unlike the one that's been firing at over here, you've been doing damage, so he's been firing at you. So he's gonna make an attack roll at you with penalties, which misses.
Thank you.
Oh, was that to Zeal? Oh, he was still attacking Zeal. Okay.
Yeah, because he's 115 feet away.
Oh, really?
You are out of his ideal range. So,
Okay.
yeah. And he rolled a 7. So, it's Garzak's turn.
Can he get like inside the trapdoor and start going towards the other side?
You can go back down the stairs and go down the hallway.
Okay, then he's going to do that and as far as he can. And that's his turn, dashing with his main action.
So it's basically, you lose 30 feet going down the ladder. So you have to take that into your movement as well.
Okay, so basically he's here, but below.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anarchus, it's your turn. You're up against the wall. Your familiar is on Zeal. Yeah. And you can tell by the
Honestly,
things
yes.
flying that the orc down at that end is still up. Or you think he might still be up.
Okay, he will move his 30 feet of movement. I guess he needs right here. And he will cast another healing cure wounds on his teammate.
Yeah.
And I almost depleted my first level spell slots.
Yeah.
Finally.
Acarus, you're my favorite cleric.
That's it. Praise Mistra, the Lady of Magic.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
only his humble servant.
Okay, Alta. You can
Alright.
you can see that one last guy is very hurt.
I am going to hunker down and concentrate, and I'm going to shoot my longbow again. Well, let's see. Come on. Woohoo!
Oh yeah. You focus. You pull your arrow back right up against your face and just sort of breathe out and fire. And that arrow just goes flying. It goes directly at the orc. It just goes right through his neck and he falls backwards.
Nice.
I have a question. Oh wait, you can wait till the end of the game.
Now I finally see that he is down, right?
Yep, all three of them are down.
All right, so I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna finally stand up, and then I'm gonna make my way towards. I'm gonna take my. What am I? 35. I'm gonna take my 35. And I'm gonna make my way towards the door.
Yeah.
Which is.
And
So the combat is over for now.
yeah, and there's nothing wrong with you guys taking a tactical retreat to take a short rest.
So basically, what Arrakis wants to do is loot the bodies and hide them under the under the.
Well, going up to the thing about it is you see through there. The orcs on the other side that were there, the four of them that you saw earlier, are looking directly back at you in a prepared stance.
Uh-oh.
So, if you guys want to take a tactical retreat to take a short rest, might be a good option. Because they're ready to continue the fight if you guys enter the fort. Like the main area of the fort.
So, well, what Arrakis wants to do is so basically the others know we are in there.
Oh yeah, they knew right away. When you approached about 100 feet back, they spotted you guys.
I think it's better if we enter than if we retreat. But it is I don't know how well are you guys.
I'm gun ho.
Because if we leave,
Garzak took a couple arrows. So, and you said yourself you're out of You used up a lot of first level spells. Taking a short rest, you know you would be able to recover some spell slot. So, and they're not charging towards you. They're waiting for you to enter their space. So you guys can definitely.
I can vouch to at least to secure the entrance.
Yeah. So I'm gonna assume Garzak rejoined your group.
At least secure the entrance for us to be ready for them not to block them, but still be resting.
Well, I'm going to be honest. Because of your healing, I'm pretty much set to go, so I can stand guard.
Yeah. Well, you guys will probably move away and come back. They're not. There doesn't look like they're going to charge after you. You guys can definitely leave get away from this area and come back.
I was gonna say, why don't we move down towards, cross the road back down towards the.
No, that's what I'm saying. Arachris does not want to lose the door, because if the door is loose, if we retreat, maybe more can come, or the others can reposition.
There is no door in this place. It's wide open. Will nothing be blocking you, and there, as you can tell, there's only 4 of them there. So, and if you move away across on the other side of the road, you would have full view of this place, and it's a long, clear road. You would be able to see if any orc. There's only one entrance. You would be at the opposite. You'll be able to see it. You would be able to see if anyone comes even close to this place.
And how long constitutes as a short rest?
1 hour.
Anything more than 30 minutes.
Yeah, half hour to an hour. Kind of depends on what you're doing. If Aircrest is recovering spell slots, then you guys would need to take an hour.
Oh,
you can
fine.
use he dies to heal if you're wounded.
Yeah. Which for Garzak would be a very good idea to use as a die to heal. Yeah, as you guys moved back and sort of just crouched and took a resting position, they didn't come after you. They just stayed in there. And you can see down the road both ways, and there's nothing there.
Well, it's up to you guys. I would say. I mean, we can stay in here, in the right to the door. We will get cover, and we'll be able to see if someone comes.
I'm all right with a short rest if somebody else wants to, but I'm okay to go.
Yeah.
I think Garzak's the only one that needs to be healed up.
Yeah, I think
Aris, it'd be nice to have those healing spells again.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so the issue is do we retreat or keep near the door?
No, I have no problem going on the other side of the road. I'm pretty sure the guys inside are still in range for me.
Okay. So with the short rest, at least we recover 2 levels of spell slots. I'm going to use them to recover fierce level spells.
Okay. Yeah. So you're able to get somewhat comfortable. It's a little tense, but you're able to just take a breather and fully collect yourself. Javier, are you still there or are you away?
I don't think he's still there.
Yeah. Okay. Mhm. I'm just going to speed things up. I'm just going to roll his hit die.
Okay. I'm going to step away for a quick second. I'll be right back.
It's not the right hit die. Don't know why it didn't change when. I don't know. Yeah. Still. So it gets back 8.
Oh, that looks a lot better. And I'm apologizing to him profusely for shooting him in the back.
Yeah. Okay.
Which was, I think, the best hit in combat.
Yeah. Okay. So, after an hour, do you guys want to take a nature break to get a drink or something?
Sure.
Okay.
I would love to smoke a real cigarette.
Okay. So we'll take a 5-minute break, and maybe Javier will join us after that.
Will do. I'll be right back, guys.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. I was busy because I had to do something with my family.
So, we took a short rest.
Yeah, I got, I think, most of what you told.
Yeah.
I was
So, yeah.
we're having the short rest and
Yeah. For
the
some
description.
reason, the hit die on your character sheet was wrong, so I fixed it, and you still got the same amount of health.
Okay, so it was just checking that it worked. Okay.
Yeah. For some reason, it was set as a D4 instead of a D12.
D12, yeah. Yeah, because in oral, I don't know what happened with this set, because like oral one, I didn't have these problems, but with I don't know why this one had all that, like the options changed, because I don't remember actually it died in like the.
Well, it defaults to the D4, and then the programming sets it at what the class is up there. It defaults to the correct hit die, but
I think the problem was precisely that I didn't load it up the class type and all that.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not very used to this kind of shit. I have used other seats for Roll20, but not this one.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have. Okay. I actually like this one because it's like very simple, we could say.
Yeah.
Very the information is very condensed.
Yep.
Because for example, when I used to use, it has like a lot of different pages, like maybe 7 or 8.
Yeah.
You have to be browsing through.
Are goblins classified as a small?
Yeah, it's small size.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like I think their size is similar to, I think there's 3-4 feet. It's like their average age. In Arsak, it's like in the Ignorant.
Well, because size category plays a part in the tokens as well. Because if something is large, it takes up 4 squares, and if some medium is 1 square, small is half a square. So your
Okay.
token should actually be that size.
Who do you edit the size manually, or how does that work?
Uh, DMs they can right click on tokens and they can go into a menu and that says there's an option that says set dimensions, and I
Okay.
just changed
Actually,
I changed the pixel size because because 1 square is 70 by 70 pixels, and that's what medium-sized characters are set to. Large size are 140 by 140, and small characters are 35 by 35. I just changed your token to 35 by 35 to signify
okay,
it's
great.
a small size creature.
And small. So actually, now that you say that, then I usually did this one too, because Ketum, the mount from Oral, is actually large, so it will be bigger.
Yeah. Gotta go. Yeah. Well, the thing is, technically that wasn't a setup token.
Oh, I don't know how to.
Well, because there are RDM options for setup tokens, because I can go into the edit sheet tab, the edit tab on a sheet, and it has a little thing for putting tokens in and all that. It has a bunch of DM options.
Okay. Well, whenever you make that one, just remember it's large size.
Well, yeah. Oh, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm
Okay.
changing it around.
Sorry for being a bit like absent. I'm silent today. I'm a bit tired.
Yeah.
And also, now it was because I was distracted by parents and stuff.
Yeah. So.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
Hi.
Okay.
Now I'm small.
Oh, you idiot. It helps be on the right screen.
Does your mount have dark vision?
The lizard, I think, has dark vision, but only 30 feet. Let me check.
Okay.
Let me check in my phone that I have the sheet. No, this is Garzak's seat. Where is Ketum here? Yeah, it has dark vision, but yeah, only 30 feet instead of 60 like Aura.
What is that?
That is Oral's mount, a celestial lizard. I'm changing its token.
Yeah, it's a paladin mount from my level 6 paladin.
Yeah. Okay. So the token.
If you ask anyone in Illumina, he will tell you he's a land dragon, but he's not.
Yeah. So the token's all set up, so in an area that has dynamic lighting, it will be able to see 15 feet ahead of it and dimly see 50 more feet ahead of that.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Just make note, tokens that are partial square size automatically default to the top left corner. So.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I see. Okay.
So if you hold Alt, you can not move. It won't snap to the grid.
Yeah, with Alt you can like move, offside the grid. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to play a lot in Roll20. Yeah, right now it's almost only with you, but before most of my play was actually before I got to the guild and such. I play a lot in here. Well, one of my campaigns especially because it's like been like the longest campaign I've played. That with a cleric I started. I joined the group at level 3. They had a starter at 1, and we reached 15. So we've been like in pause for a few months because the DM was moving and finding a new job and all that. So I hope we can like retake it soon.
Mhm.
Yeah, he used a lot Roll20. He did a lot of maps. He used dynamic light into a lot of stuff. He really put like a lot of work in the setup. Damn, man. I didn't thought I was going to need the rage in that fight because it was like the game to suit me,
Mhm.
and I don't have many uses. I'm gonna save it, but then I suddenly took like 90% of the damage from friendly fire.
Yeah, I apologize for that a few times.
Yeah. Uh,
You stupid tiefling!
He's tiny. Just kick him. You're fine.
You can try. It's funny you
Alright.
say that because like the personality trait for Garza kicks. Of course, I kick them when they're down. It's the best time to kick them.
Okay, so I heard, but I did not understand. Why is Garzak a small token?
because different creatures have different size classes. Most player characters are medium sized, but there are some that are small.
Okay.
Yeah, like gnomes and halflings are small and goblins too.
Yeah, which
Oh.
means their
Kobolds.
token is representative of the character. So if their character is a small class size, their token would be smaller than a medium sized class
Gotcha.
token.
So the rest of us are all mediums,
Yeah.
I'm assuming?
Well, except for the familiar, that's a
Except
small.
for that's a small one too. Okay.
Yeah, I think
So even the tieflings a medium?
Yes.
Okay.
yeah the only
Tieflings
small
are
player
Tieflings are
races I
usually
think
around
is
6 feet tall.
I think the only small player races are gnome, halfling, and well the monstrous ones there's goblin and kobolds. I think that's all.
Yeah.
Actually, yes, I
might-
have your character sheet up here, hon. You left it up here.
Oh,
You're 5'11".
yes.
Yeah. So, if everyone's back, we can pick things up.
I think we're still waiting on Lionel.
Yeah.
Oh, Garzak's back.
Yeah, but okay, I cannot pronounce his character's name right, so say that again.
Ericus.
Aracris. Aracris is not back yet.
Message.
No, it's my sister. I'll call her later.
Yeah. Okay. Oh.
All right, now who's doodling on the battlefield?
Sorry about that.
It doesn't really matter. We're going to be switching maps once we actually get
How do
inside.
I erase that?
You have to like drag like a square around it, like, and then you have it selected. Just click super.
There's also the option clear drawings.
Oh, there you go. Cool. Thank you. I never played with these before.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, being a dumbass.
Yeah. I have a pet project building a mega dungeon, and I have the dynamic lighting feature. So I have to draw all the lines that act as light walls around the 50 square by 50 square map in all the little pathways inside of it. So if I mess up and then I go clear drawings because it's basically one big line, I basically have to start over from the beginning because clear drawings clears all the lines away.
Oh, that is so much fun.
I was just say, yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, I did the dynamic lighting for the first floor. I have done it 5 times so far. Well, 3 of those times is because I changed around the layouts, but yeah. So when you came,
Okay, Albert, sorry for the wait, for making you wait.
Didn't wait all that long.
Okay, so the goblin has become a very tiny creature.
He was always tiny.
A small, not tiny.
Yeah. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to see the token if he was tiny. Because that would be that would be 17 pixels by 17 pixels.
Question: how far is the fort is at least
you are 60 feet from the opening of the fort.
Oh no, from Illumina.
Oh, Illumina?
Okay. Yes.
You are a day and a half travel away from Illumina.
Okay.
You have about 4 hours to clear out this fort before the Illumina guard get here to take over.
Yes.
Just out of curiosity, is anybody keeping a turn count?
A what?
Okay. If every
How
turn
many
6
turns?
seconds. So I'm trying to figure out how long we've been here.
The only reason I'm keeping count is because I need to know how many arrows I lost.
Oh, that reminds me.
Yeah, we did 5 turns.
Yeah. So, yeah. That battle basically lasted like 30 seconds.
All right.
Yeah.
Then we rested for an hour.
Yeah. And you're ready to take on the fort. They did not leave.
Storm the fort.
Just watch out for furry little rabbits. I'm probably the only one who gets that reference. Never mind.
Yes, you probably are.
I didn't get the reference, sorry.
Okay. So, because you guys were up close, you guys got a look into the fort. This is what the fort looks like on the inside.
Okay.
There are 4 orcs, 3 armed with great axes, and 1 wielding a club that was just a little different.
Okay.
And there's nobody else on the walls?
Nope.
Aside from the 3 corpses? Okay, good.
Nope, we got them all.
Oh, if that's the case, I'm going for the high ground. I want to see if I can whisk my way up into the top tower.
They are not moving from their position not until you have not entered this part of the fort.
Now, to get into the top tower, do we have to enter this part or no?
No, it's through the parapet.
So the inner door is around this part. Is the staircase.
Yeah.
1 or 2. And
so basically, you just have to go off to the side and up and over and up, because that's ultra. Because because you're basically over top of the road, so the way to get up into the middle part is off to the side and up.
Okay, since he went there, Aracris will move here. So
I'm all about the high ground.
Yeah.
Well, you
Yeah.
took my idea, so I'm taking right.
Yeah.
I guess someone has to stay low and
Yeah.
take all the hits and die.
As you guys are doing all that, they are looking very worried. You can you know from the reports that there were more orcs than this that stormed this place to begin with. It wasn't like a huge band of orcs, but it was definitely more than this. So you can
More than
assume
7.
that. So
wait,
you can assume the orcs that were here that were here when they stormed this place are not here now. They're somewhere else.
It's all a ruse.
And they're very worried because they do not have the numbers to take 4 adventurers, and they're just sort of we kind of like they're standing their ground, like we have to stand our ground, but yeah.
can Aracris? It's just a check. If Aracris can, if that is an illusion, if they have or if they have been, they are not orcs, really orcs.
Use Arcana. Roll Arcana.
No.
No. There are 4 orcs there.
Alright.
I was like,
Garzak, are you going up or are you staying on the road?
It's staying on the road, but he's just like by where the entrance will be, but below.
Yeah.
So Aracris, Aracris will should surrender, and you may leave.
Yeah. We can't surrender.
Stay, and we will have fun making you bleed.
Why wouldn't you surrender? You're being overwhelmed. I can see that in your faces.
Because it would be worse if we left.
What? Sorry, I couldn't hear.
The orc said back to you, it would be worse if we left.
Okay, which one has the club?
I'm assuming the one in the middle here.
That one.
Do not kill him.
Okay.
Do not kill him. It's sweet. In character. I have to do it in character. Okay, so Aracris will say, we can take you one by one if that's needed. Surrender. We can be if you let us, we can be nice and chat.
No, we cannot.
We cannot surrender. Zeal, roll history if you're looking at that one.
I don't think I have that.
You can roll it even if you're not proficient.
I'm up in the corner here. Can I, like, walk around in perception and see if I see anything else around these buildings?
Yeah. Yeah. You can tell by the way that they're dressed, that one's dressed, that they're not a warrior, they're a shaman.
That's it. If I see now, Aracris will be quiet. If he sees that his teammates are ready to attack, he will say that keep the smart one keep the leader alive so he can be interrogated. But only when he sees his teammates are going to attack.
Yeah.
He will not attack the orcs unless the orcs attack or his teammates attack.
Well, right now it's a stalemate. You guys are not attacking, and they're just holding their ground. Not
Question: When we came up and we're in our spots up here on the wall and everything, is that orc the one that was killed up here still here? Can I search him?
Yeah. All you find on him is the crossbow and bolts that he was using to fire at you guys.
Okay.
And hide armor. He does not have anything else on him besides his very basic equipment that he had.
Okay. And then walking around the wall here, did I notice anything else about these buildings?
Normal buildings.
Okay. Can I get a good view at what this is? That just a fire pit in the middle?
Yep, it's just a fire pit in the middle.
Okay.
The walls are about 30 feet up. This one here is more like 40 feet up. It's a central post in that. These are standard one-floor buildings. They're just places for people to rest.
Okay.
Bows drawn. Leave now or else.
Yeah. From that position, you can see that guy, but you do not have visual on that guy.
Who's?
No. That was Zeal, not me.
Yeah. No, I'm
over
just
here. Oh, okay.
I was talking about Alta because that building's there.
Yeah.
You lost visual of that guy.
Of this one here. Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
And probably this one too. Or can I see over the building to see him?
Well, it's a standard one-floor building, and the wall is 30 feet.
Okay.
So it's just because of angles you can't see that guy.
Okay.
Those two can't. This one, maybe. This one you can.
Yeah.
It's
okay.
just because of angles in that building is skewing your perception.
All right.
Heracles will move here. Okay, visual.
Was there any response from my very unveiled threat?
You have to repeat that.
I'm gonna draw the bow back, so arrows set. Either leave now or else.
You hear? I guess we have to take or else.
Okay, I'm taking the guy in the back.
Okay, everyone has to roll initiative.
Okay, Heracles shouts to the group now that leave the leader alive so we can ask him later.
And we know that the one in the middle is the leader.
I thought we were going to fight.
Just 1 second. I did have a chance to clear the.
Sorry, what was that?
Sorry.
Oh, that was my fault.
Okay.
I did select it.
Yeah, but the tracker wasn't up.
Oh.
Can you switch it manually to what he rolled or no?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah,
That's
he
what I
can.
did.
Never mind, there he goes.
Check. Okay.
Okay. So, Alta is first on the turn order.
Well, does Zeal take his shot first since he's the one who's doing the threat and he was ready to go, or what? Because he took aim at the one guy in the back here.
You,
And that started it, or I don't know. I'm just asking.
you can see he's taking his shot.
Okay.
Yeah, basically, yeah. When there's
Basically-
not like holded action, you usually just follow initiative.
Okay.
Action, not hold. Like
So,
basically, everyone knew that this was going to happen.
Holding one's action does not lower the initiative. You
Okay.
can move on your turn.
okay. I'm gonna take aim on this guy here with my
Yeah.
longbow.
Yeah.
As soon as I bring that up.
Okay. Oh,
That does not hit, huh?
no. Well, just give me a check. I don't have their sheet up. No, it doesn't hit.
Okay.
Okay, so,
His familiar will move here. If he's needed, he will just pull down the door, the floor door, the hatchet, and help the goblin, or stay and help this one. Is that the tiefling?
Yes.
Okay.
the goblin's on the ground, inside the thing.
Yeah, basically it's like behind, well, in the door frame, we could say.
So, it's the orc's turn. And, that's he is going to throw a javelin at Zeal. Does 7 hit?
No.
Okay. The other one's gonna throw javelin. Let's. He winds back and he throws it a little too hard. And yeah. And it looked like he strained his arm a little. Okay. And the one back there is not doing anything. He's just taking a defensive stance. So he's basically taking the dodge action. Yeah. And it's Garzak's turn.
Okay, you'll see like Garza will start to have like a white grain that lets his like his toothy, pointy, yellowish teeth, and his eyes will bulge a bit. He will have like for a second this like a bit maniacal look in his face, And he will that rage as a bonus action and charge forward into the fray, yelling, "Glory for the goblins!" And he will charge towards this guy and try to hit it with his battle axe. Where is it? Here.
You just managed to hit him.
And that's his turn for now.
Yeah, he is definitely injured from that. Ericus, it's your turn.
Aiming
Okay.
for the.
Let me see something.
Oh, we have a spectator.
Really?
I am not sure it does that. Okay, let's say it here says you create 3 rays of fire and hurl them at targets within range. You can hurl them at one target or several. Make a range spell attack for each ray. On a hit, the target takes 2d6 of damage. I am going to use Scorching Ray.
Yeah.
Um,
Basically, you make 3 attack rolls, and you just tell me which ones you're hitting.
this one, 2 to this one, and the third one, the fourth one will with how many? 3?
You get 3.
Okay, yes, like that.
So one
here
on
to
each.
this one. No, 1 and 2 to this one.
Okay.
Let's see if the spell rolls automatically the 3 attacks.
No, it's just 1 ray. That your 1 ray against the one on the left misses.
Okay, so I'm going to roll the another attack.
That one hits. This guy takes 11 damage. 11 fire damage. He got hit with a really hot fire, and it scorched and burned his skin. And that last one missed him.
Okay.
So, yeah,
And that's my turn.
So Zeal's turn now. The 2 orcs there that threw javelins at you are really damaged.
Well, I was planning on taking out that guy in the back, but because he damn near hit me with a javelin, I'm going for this guy right here. That I have the wrong goddamn thing set up, so that guy right there.
Okay.
Oh, really? You got to throw some stuff at me.
You just barely managed to hit him. And you did the exact amount of damage you needed to go down.
Woohoo!
So it's the orc shaman's turn. And she is going to 1, 2, 3. Go right there. And use this spell.
You have it set it in wrong. It's just one it has checked the 2 types of damage as if we're dealing 2 types of damage, but it's
Okay.
you have to uncheck that on the list of attacks.
Okay. Yeah. It auto-filled something for me. Okay. So, yeah. That guy got back 6 health. Is definitely feeling better. Okay, back to the top of the round.
That would be me.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like this guy's doing anything. He's just kind of keeping out of the way and making defense. So
Yeah.
I'm going to come up here. 35. And I should be able to shoot this guy, correct? Or am I not in?
From that angle, yeah, I say you can.
Okay, and I'm going to shoot at him. If I can find what I did in my character sheet. There it is.
Just as the shaman healed him back up, you killed him.
I'm okay with that.
Arrow sticking out of the ear.
Yeah. So he is down.
And I already took my movement too, so I can't do anything else. So
Yeah.
that's it.
Yep. So it's the familiar's turn, then it's the orcs.
I'm guessing he will be here in the top corner of the tower.
Okay. And he's just taking defensive actions. And it's Karzak's turn.
Did we lose Garzak?
Is he mute? Yes. You're mute. Javier.
Oh, sorry, I was talking.
I thought we lost you there for a second.
No. I was like, why aren't they hearing me? Because I am in the other screen, I didn't saw I was muted. So he's going to, well, the other I think is too far. So yeah, he's going to just like charge towards the salmon-like orc and try to hit it on the side, on his left knee. Yeah.
With an arrow?
Yeah, you hit.
And as a bonus action, he's actually going to disengage and keep moving towards the other guy. So that's 50 more feet, I think, or 20, I don't know. Okay, that's his turn.
Okay.
Am I to assume correctly that every square is 5 feet, right?
Yep.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
Chris's turn.
He will use his bow, a long bow, towards the shaman to subdue, not to kill.
Okay.
Those two change their form, or they just drop down?
Oh, they're dead.
They're dead. They did not change, so they just fell to the ground.
Okay.
The one on the right's got an arrow sticking out of his ear.
Yeah. You.
Sorry.
Yeah, she took an arrow to the knee and fell down unconscious, but still alive.
Okay. Yes.
We left him without working knees.
So.
I'll be back in a moment.
Okay, so I'm up, right?
Yep.
Now I'm making an assumption here. The ladder up to this parapet, is it one ladder?
No, you had to go basically up one ladder. You had to go over to the side, up one ladder, down a hallway, and then up another ladder.
For the center parapet?
Yep.
Oh, shit. Okay, I'm shooting for the guy, the far guy. It's too far, I can't do that.
Yeah.
And luckily there was nobody around them.
Yeah. Yeah. I was gonna say roll with disadvantage, but you can't get a worse roll than that. He's taking the defensive action. So she's unconscious. It's back up to the top of the round.
Okay, so that's my turn again.
Yep. All attacks against this guy have disadvantage.
Which one?
That one.
Okay. Why?
Because
Just out of curiosity.
he's taking the dodge action.
Oh, he's taking the dodge action. Okay. So, all right. Is he in my? He's definitely in. Yeah, he is. Okay, so I'm going to shoot my longbow at him, but what do I do? I don't understand. How do I roll for disadvantage?
If you go to your...
There's a toggle thing at the top of your sheet that says advantage, normal, disadvantage. You click disadvantage and it'll automatically roll with disadvantage.
Okay, so there's disadvantage, and then I'm just going to shoot my longbow at him.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah, you missed.
Neither one would have worked anyway. How tall is the wall part of the wall that I'm on right now?
You're standing 30 feet above the ground, so you're shooting. It's that building in front of you is one story, so that puts it around 12, 15 feet tall. So you're shooting over him. You can see him. It's just.
Oh no, I was thinking about jumping down, but I wanted to.
Oh yeah.
So.
If you jump down, you would take 3d6 fall damage.
Okay, I'm just gonna move my. Oh wait, I'm in the wrong thing. My 35 back this way towards the guy. So 1. So I'm gonna sit back there so I have a better view of him.
Yeah.
Oh crap.
Okay, that's me.
Okay. So. Rolina, then the orc. He is going to not act defensively. He's going to charge towards Garzak. And attack. No. Still set on disadvantage from the javelins I was throwing. It's I rolled a 20 against Garzak's AC.
That hits.
You take 4 damage.
Ready to shoot.
Yeah. And that's his turn, and now it's Garzak's turn. You just had what you can assume to be the leader come up and hit you with this great axe.
Well, it's time to hit back then. Yeah. Or not.
No. You swing wildly at him.
Basically just scaring him off.
Yeah. It's Chris's turn now.
Okay.
I guess he's the leader for something.
Oopsie. Another attack.
Yeah.
Under 20. Oh.
Wait, who are you shooting at?
He was shooting at the boss, but he crit failed, and then he critted his attack against Garzak.
I mean, right now I have to take
Garzak is not having a good day. All I gotta say.
I have taken 3 more damage from allies than from enemies.
Hey, just remember,
take-
I haven't shot you yet. You still got one more to go.
You take 8 damage, half to 4, because he's
What the
raging.
What the fuck is wrong with your boss?
Sorry. Was going for the other one.
See,
I'm a
Arzak in the
fucking
corner going,
small target.
"Oopsie."
Which makes it
The
even
other-
more impressive, really.
Oh wait, I have a question. Are we at the higher level? Didn't our attacks don't get advantage?
Uh,
I don't think it works like that.
I'm not quite sure, so I'm just taking as just I'm just taking it straight.
Okay, straight.
Yeah.
But it's a good question for later.
Yeah, it's something you have to look up, and I'm not really in the mood to look it up at this moment. It's after I'll see if there's something written about it. But it's Zeal's turn.
Okay, I'm only 10 feet up, so I'm going to, yeah, I have the right cursor on now. Take a run, jump down to here.
Yeah. Roll acrobatics.
Will do. Once I freaking find, there it is.
Yeah. You. No. Yeah. It was definitely a hard landing. But you were able to. Not you. You did not fall. But you just from the impact itself, from going down 10 feet, you did take a little bit of damage. Not that much. Yeah, you took 6.
It's a lot for me. And then I'm going to fire away at the,
Yeah, you hit him.
oh, really?
Yeah.
15 hits.
Okay. For some reason, I thought he was higher than that.
No.
Yeah. Here says that the DM determines if whether the target has cover and whether you have advantage or disadvantage against the target. So basically, it's up to you.
Yeah.
Or that's what it says in the
Yeah.
player's handbook. Not sure.
It's Alta's turn.
Oh, my turn?
Yep.
Okay, just out of curiosity, which one are we saying is the boss? Is it this one? Or is
Nope.
it this one?
This one.
But we're trying to keep this one alive.
Two, because
Uh,
it's a knowledge.
Okay.
If you want to overkill him, go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm going to try my best. So I'm going to shoot at this one, my longbow.
Yeah.
I'm no
you're-
longer at disadvantage, right?
No.
Or am I, because
No.
he's attacked, he's no longer in defense mode?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just a normal.
Yep.
Nope. I
Yeah.
missed him.
Yep. Your shot went wide.
Yep.
At least she didn't hit anybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah, I count that as a win.
It's Familiar's turn, and then it's the orcs. He's going to attack the goblin. And he missed.
Hello.
Yeah. So it's Garzek's turn. Are you trying to kill him, or are you just trying to knock him out?
I mean, he sent me mainly to the lower zone for obvious reasons. So, I mean, he's in a rage too.
Mm.
So, I don't think he can hold off himself that well. It could depend on the damage, I guess.
Yeah.
So it's going to slash.
Ooh. Yeah, you take him. You take him out, and if you weren't trying to keep him alive, he's dead.
Yeah.
Decapitation.
Well, considering
Goblins
he's
win
a
the
goblin, it's more like amputation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We're just not going to say which body part at that angle. You know, we're all just going to assume and laugh.
Huh.
He's going like to step over the body in a victorious pose. Like, who's the big guy now?
Okay, so these 3 orcs are dead. That one's unconscious.
I'm assuming we're no longer in initiative mode or fight mode.
Yeah, we're not in combat anymore.
Okay. I'm gonna come back over to here, and I'm gonna. Is there any possible way of gathering some of the arrows that went into this orc that was there that I killed before?
Basically,
Or how are we doing that with arrows?
if you acting carefully, you basically get back half the amount of arrows you shot.
Just to him, though, right?
No, of all of them.
Of all of them? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'm okay with that.
The other half broke on impact.
Well, we have 2 things to do. First, we have to somehow secure the doors, and the second thing to do is wait. 3 things: secure the doors, loot the bodies, and interrogate the one who is still alive.
Yeah.
Question: DM, can Arrakis repair the doors with the mending cantrip? I'm guessing no, but I don't know. I am asking.
No, I gotta. I just have to look to see what the spell says. Can you bring it up in the chat?
Yeah, sure. Spells.
Okay. It'll take a while because it's a gate, and you can only mend 1 foot at a time. So, and each of those mend takes about a minute to do. But yeah, having time, you could repair the gate.
How much?
I'd say probably take you about to get everything back into place and make it functional again. Would probably take you an hour and a half.
If the others are looting and searching
I'm standing guard from the upper parapet to make sure nobody
buildings?
comes up.
Yeah.
The buildings, he will do so.
Okay. So I'm gonna assume Garzak and Alta are looting the bodies and that.
Damn Skippy.
So they don't really have anything on them, just their equipment, which is hide armor. The guys had great axes and javelins, a few javelins each. The shaman had a club and hide armor as well.
A cloak and hide armor?
Club.
A club.
Oh, a club. I'm sorry. Of no interest to me. Can I search the building?
Yeah, as you...
This one here?
I'm just going to assume you're going to search all 3 of them because...
I'm alright with that.
Yeah. You don't really find anything that would have been here. It looks like, if anything, if there was something stored here, it has been moved. But you do manage to find a small hand-drawn map of the area It's not a good drawn map, but you generally get the idea it's of the area.
Okay. Well, I'm going to take that. And I'm definitely going to pocket it.
Yeah.
Is that all that I find in that building or all three buildings?
All three of them.
Okay.
You found that here. You can assume that's where the leader was of this little detachment was staying. So you assume that map was his.
Aracris, we should loot everything you can from the bodies. It can be sold for money. I have done it already. It has a good income. Aside from the reward that we're going to get from freeing this thing. Trust me. And it still keeps repeating the stuff. I'm gonna be waiting for a moment. Sorry.
Garza is just like gonna take like cut a finger off the guy he downed and pocket it away.
Yeah. Mind you, this one's still alive but unconscious. So, are you going to tie her up?
I was sure.
I can. Yeah, I got. Well, what do I have?
You have a rope.
I have 50 feet of hemp.
Yeah.
I saw the image.
So you took away her club and her armor, and you got her all tied up.
Yeah.
Still unconscious. So, the probably the best thing to do is to wake her up and question her before before the Illumina guard gets here, because once they get there, you're done, and anything that's here falls under their watch. So that includes prisoners.
Okay. Well, then since she's tied up, I'm gonna.
Unless you guys purposely take claim of prisoners, and then you have to kind of work that out with their sergeant.
Yeah.
Said 4 hours. It took about a minute and a half.
How
Yeah.
and how far are we from our destination?
Oh no, this is
where
your.
we wouldn't.
This
Was our. That's what I thought.
From the parafat, do I see him coming yet?
No, you say you probably got about two more hours, so you'll probably start seeing them, and then based on what their estimated time of arrival was, saying we'll probably be there by this time, but it's a detachment, so you don't know how fast they're moving. They could be out of schedule, they could be behind, but you think you got about 2 hours before they're supposed to be here.
Okay. I am I'm gonna take the map that I showed or found and take it over to Aracris and see if he recognizes it or notices it at all.
Yeah. Aracris would definitely know it's a map of the landscape. There's
now it's the landscape. It's not just this particular.
No, it's not of this place. It's a map of the region.
Okay.
And there's a marked area in where Aracris says that's a mountainous area with caves. That's marked off.
A mountainous area with caves?
Yeah.
So, being that mountain is my terrain, do I know where this is?
That's a roll of knowledge nature, because
knowledge nature.
Your favorite terrain gives you benefits while in your terrain.
Okay.
But since this is more a general geography, knowledge thing. So just roll a nature check. Yeah. You being
It really looks familiar.
yeah. You know a lot of these places have caves, and creatures like to work these caves to because they have sort of the caves around here somehow have made caverns of themselves, and monstrous races like to use the caves for for shelter or storage or whatever their purposes are. You um the guild has informed you what's been going on around, and you know that recently there have been orcs and goblins on the road stealing stuff,
Okay.
and it was said that they were moving stuff here, so you can assume the stuff that they stole got moved from here to that X mark.
Okay.
So
And the X
that's
mark
probably
is the mountain and the cave. Is that correct? Not here.
Yeah.
Not this where we're at, but the.
yeah.
Okay.
So you can, and that's probably the reason why there were so few here, is because the rest of them were moving stuff.
Okay.
They were away, and by the distance, it's a good couple days travel one way to that, because they're going out into the fields, into the rocky areas, because this area is mostly open fields and farming and that.
2 days towards 2 days from this fort, but from Illumina is the same.
No, because you're oh, I should double check. It's definitely away from Illumina, so it's even further. This is going away. I just don't remember exactly where on the map is the rocky area. You can assume, I think it's northeast of here. So
it's in the Demonary Row.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I got my map open.
There are a lot of. This area does have a good amount of mountains and rock formations, and water movement has made caves and caverns and that. So with that mountain range, there are many different cave systems in there.
Okay. I'm assuming Zeal overheard all of this, correct?
No, you guys are on the ground. He's up there keeping watch for the.
Oh, okay.
I know nothing.
You know nothing. All right, I'm gonna go up and tell him what I found.
Yeah.
What I think I know of the map, the mountain and the cave area. And I'm gonna go down to our prisoner that we have here beforehand, and I'm gonna try and wake her up and try and get some information out of her and find out. Is this the location of Hold?
Do you have a healing potion?
Oh hell no, I ain't got no shit.
Being knocked unconscious, she'll only regain conscious if she regains vitality.
Oh, I can't bitch slap her awake. Sorry.
That would probably cause her demise.
Without healing, it takes a few hours. So unless any of us can heal him, it will take a while.
Arrakis, are you mending the doors?
Yeah. While you're doing all this, he's mending the doors.
Okay.
The gate, so it's functional.
Okay. So is that, and you said that takes about an hour, hour and a half?
Yeah, to get it fully functional.
Is that considered a short rest?
Yeah.
For everybody else.
Well, that's what I'm asking, because then that means, Zeal, you can do your dice heal thingy.
Yeah, he can roll his hit die to recover. Because he didn't use it in the other short rest.
Well, technically, I can't because I'm still standing guard. I'm not resting.
Yeah.
Okay, never
No,
mind.
it's you and Garzak. Well, Garzak, because you have not been hit yet.
Nope, I have not.
Well, Garzak can't do it because he used his one hit die earlier because he's level 1.
I mean, he can
Oh.
rest, but he doesn't recover yet because doesn't have
Okay.
any other rest skills yet.
Yeah.
Well, he has one, but he didn't use it. He has the Fury of the Small.
Well, then I climb up to where Zeal is, and I ask him if he wants me to stand watch while he's taking his rest.
Why not? You have a better passive perception than me anyway.
So we're gonna switch.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Keeping watch. You not really seeing anything. But yeah. In the time where you guys were doing all that and Ericus mending the gates so it's functional, and a little bit after that, the shaman woke up because they regained 1 hit point. So it's now back to consciousness and it's tied up.
So staying where I'm at and keeping watch of everything, I yell down, "Ask her if she knows about the map."
Orc would speak common. What do you know about the map?
The map is just so we don't get lost. It's where we're supposed to take all the stuff.
I'm going to yell back up, "It's a treasure trove!"
All right.
We don't need to let them...
Stop.
We don't need to let the guards
I have
know about
player
it.
knowledge, but not character knowledge. Well, I have character knowledge, but not this character.
Yeah. All right. Keep watch. Do I see anything? Anything?
If you're not really going to ask her any more questions, time passes and the...
Well, wait. Do we need to know anything else? I'm yelling up to Zeal and Ericus.
By the way, you're Zeal, so you mean Alta?
I mean, Alta and Ericus.
I'm gonna ask to myself.
I was gonna say, wow.
Anything?
Astro projectile. I can't think of anything.
Ericus?
Well, at this point, Ericus would have been done mending the gate.
Okay.
And he's probably just testing it, pulling the gate up and down.
Did we lose him?
Maybe we'll check that treasure trove and get some signings for ourselves.
It's not a bad idea. But should I kill her?
Or keep her tied up here.
Or you could turn her over to the guards.
I was gonna say, or turn her over to the guards, keep her tied up here until they come.
Yeah.
Sword's already out.
Yeah.
Anybody?
Zeal, wait!
Put the sword back.
Yeah.
Just
I like
hand her
to
over.
point out we were paid to clear. This one's still alive. Technically not clear.
You were paid to take control.
You're right. We were paid to clear, and guess what was to get paid? The guess that is gonna attack the.
Mind you, attacking a bound hostage is an evil action.
Agreed.
It's hidden. Well.
Naturally evil race. That's why I'm asking others.
Yeah.
Put
No.
the sword away. Just walked away.
I mean, and especially since she is not showing aggression to you.
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah. I mean, he isn't really that evil. He's just like a bit, crazy.
I said,
and he maybe has a bit of a grudge with orcs, but
what has happened? Sorry.
Do that then.
You found a map. You, Airchris fixed the door the gate and just testing it, pulling the gate up and down. It slides. It's not a smooth slide, but it's definitely functional.
Wow, I didn't even think that was possible.
Yeah.
So we found the map. We found out that this map is a treasure trove, and we are going to. I think we have our next adventure. Right now, we're trying to decide what to do with the shaman.
What did the shaman? Have you interrogated the shaman?
She just informed us that the map is where they take the stuff to.
Did you ask how many of them are around there?
Yeah, we didn't think that far ahead.
So Arrakis, after hearing that, goes to the shaman.
I'm going back up to the parapet. Glad we didn't kill her.
And says, okay. You say one of you say that it was going to be very bad for you to run away. But right now, your only option is talk to us. We have dealt with one of you. We can give you a merciful battle till death, if that is want, or we can implode you, and with your spellcasting abilities, you can serve us, and you can be safer.
If I have the option of as a gloriful death or servitude, I choose death.
Okay, so having that clear, we can grant you that if you cooperate and give us the information. How many of you are out there?
It fluctuates depending on where we have to be, where people tell us we have to go.
How many? How many?
There could be anywhere from 5 of us to 15.
Wow. Harakis makes a face. That 15 of you?
15.
Yeah, 15.
Yeah.
I'm gonna yell down from the top because I'm still on watch. I'm like,
this was.
Why was she afraid to leave here?
I'm guessing this one, and he points to the one who was supposed to be the current leader, the one who was killed last. I'm guessing this is not the highest ranked leader on your group. Am I wrong?
No, we were the leftovers, the ones that were supposed to keep this place.
Okay. What can you tell me about your leader?
I can tell you about the guy that tells us what to do, but he's not our leader.
Okay, tell me about him.
Just another orc that was in charge of telling other orcs what to do.
Does he answers to someone?
Yeah.
Who?
Someone tells him, don't know.
Let's see what I can.
I yelled down from the tower. Why are you afraid to leave here?
Because the tales of those who fail their mission is a tale worse than death.
And how long were you guys here?
We've only been here about 6 days.
And when did the others leave for the other spot?
probably about a day ago.
Yeah, how much time has passed since the group your group left?
Yeah, we've only been here by ourselves for about a day.
So they can go back only 3 days from now, if my um math is correct.
Hmm.
Okay. Um, I think I don't have anything else to talk about them. Wait, is there any other spellcasters in your group?
Uh, yeah, yeah, there are others who practice the shamanic ways.
Good. And who do you serve? Who god do you serve?
Uh, it's not really a god, more nature.
Okay. I don't have any more questions, and I speak to the goblin. Would you mind fight this one in combat till death?
Is that the Garzak?
Yeah.
Did we lose Garland?
Yeah,
What?
we're granting him combat death by combat.
Oh yeah, Garza. This when you mentioned that, he's like already like all excitedly like raising his hand, like yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which weapon do you want?
Uh,
Says
the uh, uh, I am most familiar with my club.
Okay, no funny business. If you cast a spell, I will cast a spell as well. Go ahead, and he gives the club.
Hmm. You have to untire first.
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
she's still tied.
Yeah. Yeah. So, um, first deck roll initiative.
Wait, I have to select the token.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh man,
So,
I'm like blanking out at times. My mind is like spicing out. I really have very bad endurance from partying at night.
Well, there.
uh, so the orc gets ready, and she
While
goes.
they're fighting, he speaks to one of the others. I understand these orcs. Why they complain about servitude, and they are serving the one who is controlling them right now.
Yeah. Uh, yeah. So, she swings her club at Garzak, and just before it hits, the club starts shimmering a little.
That's gonna hit.
4 points.
Is that a spell? Can Arachris identify it?
Roll Arcana.
Your Glagwin stick is not gonna save you.
You know the spell is called Shillelagh. It's basically a spell that makes clubs magical.
Arachris will allow it since she is in low health.
Yeah.
Okay, so Karzak's going to, well, just rage again and swing his axe, jumping in the air, trying to hit the orc.
Yeah, you you jump and cut right into her very deep. She wasn't wearing any armor anymore, so
Oh,
Yeah, he stacks his axe there. Good
And-
sleep, my sweetie.
I'm up on top of the parapet. Encore.
yeah. So that ends, and in about 45 minutes after that, you see um the the Illumina guard come
Heracles is packing
down the road.
the orcs' belongings, all
Yep.
of them.
Yeah. Um.
And I asked Arzak for my rope back after he untied her, the orc.
Yeah, you got everything, and Ericus knows if he turns in the orc's ears, he'll get money from the city.
Okay, how many years? 8,
7.
7 years. Okay, 7 years. I will point them down.
7 sets, which
14? Or how many out of 14 did he?
no, he gets seven sets, and it's basically he gets 5 gold per set, so you'll get 35 gold for the ears.
24? Right.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, 35.
35 gold.
Okay. What does the guard says?
The sergeant, the the group of guards come in, and they spread out, and they start assessing the place and all that, and securing it. They start rounding up all the dead bodies and that, and the sergeant comes up to your group, and he says, "Thank you for securing the place. Here is the 200 gold you get for making that happen. Split it up however you want."
I have to warn you. These were not the total. All the orcs. There was a few who ran away toward the mountains, and they might come back 3 days from now. So there is that is a situation that should be solved. I tried to repair the doors, but I am not sure how much they will stand. They are functional right now, but I'm not sure if they will stand an attack. So you have to solve that too.
Yeah.
And
Yes. Yes. We are definitely making strides to make this fully functional fort. So, yeah.
so the question is, when it is more, it is 2 days. We're guessing that it is 2 days till their other base. 2 days till their other base from here, and if we go back to the city, you will have to hire us again for the amount of time will be to travel from the city to that place. I'm just telling you.
Yeah. Well, I don't really care if they're 2 days away. I don't really care as long as Uh, yeah, that's not. I'll
Okay,
I'll
let's.
pass it along in the report, but it's not really up to me to make these kind of decisions. So
Okay, but I'm warning you for you to be careful in case they come back and try to attack again.
yeah, okay.
I'm guessing we should go back to the city now.
You're free to stay the night in here and travel back in the morning. So
What time are we at right now?
it's dusk.
Okay.
The issue
Sunset.
with that is that uh, if we wait, um, we will waste another day, another half day, and I personally have things to do. I don't know these buddies.
Uh,
I don't know
well,
my teammates.
uh, it's it was a long day walking, and then you had this encounter. You guys are definitely tired, so going back to Illumina now, you would definitely be moving at a slower pace
I
because you
could go
guys
for
would
a rest and some food.
be basically marching through the night. So
Wait, since we depart from the morning and took 1 day and a half, we started
yeah,
the
but
fight
you had to wait until they
midday.
got there, and it was going to take them about 2 full days. So it's getting close to nighttime now.
Yeah.
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay. So wait, we can rest then and
Yeah.
uh,
So
journey back.
you stay in here. They give you one of the they give you one of the rest buildings here that you could use to lay out your bedrolls and that, uh, and rest for the night and head back to the city in the morning. Uh, and uh, you nothing really happens. Um, you get a very restful sleep. You get up, you do all your morning routines, and you leave. Traveling back, it takes you 2.5 days. You get back about 1 in the afternoon. If there wasn't anything that happened, you guys had took turns at watch. Nothing happened. You just saw, critters and that.
So
Um,
basically, for this game will be 3 days,
uh, yeah, it's
4 days.
4 days.
Okay.
Yeah.
A question. Did I know I have already asked. This was after the last session played in real life.
Yeah. This happened the next day, so you know,
Okay.
uh, uh, after
Took a long
the
rest.
the day after going, um,
Hmm?
Bellinor went drinking with Karik. You in the morning you went up. You at the morning after you went and met up with the detachment and set off.
Okay.
So, uh, yeah, you guys are back, and uh, it's 1 in the afternoon. Eric Chris is going off, selling off all the equipment and turning in the trophies to get the money from the city because of their hunt program they have.
I'm gonna roll persuasion with guidance. Does any one of you have a proficiency on persuasion? Because the other option would be ask Leila, but I think is that I think I'm not sure if the DM will allow that. I think not.
Uh,
I do
no,
not.
you have to. You can only use active
Active.
characters.
Yes. So Aracris has 10 charisma and no proficiency on persuasion.
Yeah.
So who you see cute enough to make a good roll?
I'm not proficient. I'm not proficient in persuasion.
Yeah, I'm not proficient, and I only have 2 points in it, so I'm probably not gonna. The way I've been rolling, I'm not gonna help you.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you at least try to give me advantage? Roll over 10.
Well, yeah, they can try and help. They can definitely help you talk them up. Talk them up in that. So you just have to roll persuasion check over 10 to give them advantage.
You want me to? I can roll that and see what we get. You want me to
I'll
try?
give it a whirl. There
Yeah.
you go. What I say? What I say?
Yeah.
It's the tatas. That's all I gotta say. It's the tatas. They help out with a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Zeal, you don't hurt his cause, but you definitely didn't help him. Alto's feminine wiles definitely did something to him. So
You're welcome, darling.
So I'm gonna roll with advantage, and
yeah, you can roll with advantage, and yeah. So
and I'm going to use the guidance.
Yeah.
17.
Yeah, he's definitely willing to give you a better deal. Yeah. Yeah, probably even better one if Alta's willing to keep him company tonight.
What kind of company?
I look over at Arzai. I'm like, what kind of company do you think? I look at the shopkeeper. I go, come on, honey, let's go.
Yeah. He was just going to give you 60%, but now he's going to give you full book value for it. All your equipment you're selling.
Wow. Okay. I will have to take a moment to assume that.
Yeah. Yeah. Alta, I need you to roll a sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand?
Yeah. I need you to roll not athletics.
Oh, you're getting me on all my good spots. And that one's not a good one, though.
Yeah. Roll Constitution.
Wait a minute.
Just hit the Constitution lettering and it'll roll a Constitution check. Not the save, the check itself.
Oh, that's the save.
Where it actually says Constitution. Are you robbing somebody?
No.
Nope. I'm having a really good time with somebody.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm just making sure I don't throw out a hip in the process.
Yeah. 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 You are able to keep him company very well. So much gold. So he gives you 50 gold.
Woohoo.
Mind you, this may affect your reputation in town.
Yeah, I'm alright with that. At least I get the job done.
Yeah.
What the club was a focus or was a normal club?
It was a normal club. It was
Can't find it on the.
it's a simple weapon.
Okay.
Yeah. 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 So, you're not gonna have you're definitely not in his wife's good graces and her friends. Yeah. Yeah. So.
Are we at the next morning? Or
Uh,
are we putting it to a halt for the evening?
we're putting in a halt at the evening.
Javelins.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
any one of you wants to keep javelins?
Keep. What was that?
I don't think they'll want to keep javelins.
No.
I have no proficiency. I don't think I have any proficiency with javelins.
Nope.
Are javelins simple weapons?
Yeah.
Anyone can use them, I'm guessing, except wizard.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, is that a simple weapon?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, is it?
Well, I do. Yeah, I was gonna say I do have a proficiency in that.
But as javelins are short-range weapons, considering you guys have longbows.
Yeah, I might as well just. I'll stick with what I got.
Yeah.
Okay, so 8 javelins, there's 5. So.
Yeah. So, everyone who's at level 1, you level up to level 2, and because you all got 1 experience point, and you only need 1 experience point to get up to the 2nd level.
3 quivers. I will keep the bolts for Lila. Because I'm guessing they cannot. Their sell is too low. The sell value is too low.
Yeah. Well, yeah, ammunition is 1 gold for 20 of them, so.
And the quiver is 1 gold per piece, so they can.
What's the roll for?
Hit points.
Yeah.
Well, didn't we do a full night's rest? Do you still have to roll for that?
No, you guys leveled up to level 2, so you can take your average, which for Ranger, you can get 6 hit points plus your Constitution modifier, or you can roll your hit die. You could get higher, you could get lower than that, plus your Constitution.
Okay, how many for?
So 6 plus 2. That's way better than what I rolled.
Okay, it's full value, and there is 4 of us, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
All the equipment that you were selling, you're getting at full value.
Okay. Aside from the money of the reward, that is 50 gold each.
Yeah.
Each one gets 88 gold coins.
Yeah.
2 copper pieces, and for that one would be I don't get it. Are you allowing iron pieces and bronze pieces from the
Is it my microphone or is it his? Does anybody else sound really?
It's his.
Okay, I thought it was mine. Sorry.
You can put the gold in the in the event page.
Okay, so 88 gold pieces plus three copper each.
And what is
Got
the
it.
name? What is the name of the area that of the map that I have?
The map is, it's just there isn't really. I'm not quite sure. There are things are named, but you have to look on the map of the area.
Okay.
Hold on a second, I'll tell you. I just gotta pull it back up. I don't remember. It's demon something.
Yeah.
Where the hell is that file at?
It was wrong with my micro.
And I'm sorry, what were you saying about the hit points? I can either roll or I do what?
When you level up, you can
Yeah.
you can roll your hit die to see how many points your health increases by, or you can take the half your hit die plus 1 plus your constitution. So people that have a die 10 hit die,
Yeah.
they get 6 because 10 divided by half is 5 plus 1, that's 6 plus their constitution. Or
Plus
you can roll to see you
7.
could get higher.
We can't take the higher of either. It's either one or the other, right?
Once you roll, you have to take what you roll.
Okay. I'm debating.
So
Tell me I could, because mine's a 1d5 d10, so
Yeah.
that'll be 5 plus 1 plus my Constitution modifier.
yeah,
Which is
that's
1.
average.
That's average. So I can get a 7, or I can roll a dice, is what you're telling me.
Yeah, you could get higher or you could get lower. It's sort of if you want to take a chance or if you want to go with a guaranteed.
I'm debating.
Yeah. Yeah, because Zeal rolled and he got lower than his average.
Yeah.
A lot lower.
Well, not a lot. You could have got a 1.
You know what? I think I'll go with my average. So
Oh,
what?
plus-
So that just brings my hit points up by 7.
Yep.
I'm at 17. Okay.
You have a plus 1 constitution?
Yeah.
Your starting hit point should be 11.
Oh, mine's at 10.
Mm.
Oh, so much for D&D Beyond, huh?
Okay, so what does that bring me up to? That's still an average of 7, right?
Yeah, that's
Or
still
6,
7.
5.
So your health is 18? Now 18.
All right, we'll go with 18. I'll do that.
I think if you guys are you guys across from the guild hall is a tavern called the Silver Chalice. Do you guys want to go out drinking for the night, or are you just going to just go around and just explore the new city that you're a part of?
And it's a tavern across from us,
Yeah.
you said? And
Yeah,
they have rooms and stuff too?
The guild hall itself has rooms for people to stay in that need it, that
Okay.
don't have their own arrangements. And you know that the guild hall has warding protection that no evil creature can enter.
Okay.
So it's safer than staying at a tavern because you're surrounded by guild members. So
To the guild hall.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'll go to the guild hall.
yeah. But basically, the people that stay in are at the guild hall. They go across the street to the tavern to drink, and then they just walk back across the road to sleep.
We'll do that.
Yeah.
Well, I get to pick a fighting style.
Yeah. So, you guys go out drinking. They have entertainment. One of the bards that are playing, you notice him. He's he's one of the guild members. You're not really sure his name, but he's quite well liked in the guild. As he's playing, there are several females staring at him, all like they have a glazed look on their face, like they're remembering something really really pleasant.
Okay, Heracles will hang out with his lady and do his duties.
Yeah. Okay. So, that's, yeah, nothing really happens. You guys go out. You, for your drinks and the meal that you got at the tavern, it cost you 2 gold for the night because you guys weren't drinking expensive stuff.
Okay. And what about the rooms?
The rooms in the guild hall are free for guild members. You just go in and say, "I'm taking a bed," and you take a bed that's open.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's time to crash.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
he's the Bart. Okay, that's kind of funny.
Okay, for it to be recorded on the video, Leila is taking classes with classes of the language Sylvain with Elwin. I'm guessing it would be more like Heracles present him, and after their chat, she learned that he speaks Sylvain, and she was very interested.
Does Bellinor wanna play the bard?
Does who?
Alex.
Alex.
It's Alex's character, Bellinor. He's the bard.
Oh,
If you want me to.
Well.
You can.
I've been chatting with this guy for a while now.
I put so much stuff in the chat.
Yeah.
oh, that's Alex. Okay.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah.
He got the rabbit reference. So
Yeah. So, yeah.
Unfortunately, I think for right now, I gotta end for the night.
Yeah.
Okay,
oh, is it that time already?
Yeah, because we got plans in 2 hours.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, we can actually
All right.
can just end it here and do our wrap up. So if you guys want to say something before signing out and I end the broadcast, you can.
Is something your character will be doing on their downtime? Meeting someone, or if you want to put your savings on the
Illumina does have a credit union that you can put money in. It's putting money in the bank. So if you're on an adventure and your stuff gets stolen, you don't lose all your money. Charles is in charge of the credit union, so if you want to deposit stuff in there, you message Charles saying, I'm putting this amount of money in the credit union. So
I have to remember that.
Yeah. So, do any of you have something you want to say?
I'm going to have to thank you guys. This has been a lot of fun, and I've been trying to get on a game for a while now. This was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely had a good time.
Yeah.
Thank you, too.
I don't have many game sessions under my belt still, so I'm still in the learning process of everything, but I had a great time.
Yep. Okay.
Have fun. Thank you for playing.
Yeah. So.
And then did I see that correctly? That the next one's actually tomorrow? Tomorrow? No, Yeah, Sunday or no?
Which one? No, time-wise, in-game is depending on the session DM when he puts the adventure.
Okay.
You should ask him to see how many days have passed in-game. The next one will be mine tomorrow at night.
Yeah.
Okay.
In real life.
Yeah. But not all adventures are happening in games sequentially. Sometimes there's a space, sometimes there isn't.
Sounds good.
Yeah. So, for anyone who's watching the recording of this, I hope you had a good time. Okay. Good night to everyone.